protective layer of chem. It looks rather mean and predatory, and it's out pops the stream egg. Let's hope it works. Or no time for the house robots to trash the immobilized robot. Bang goes the drinks machine. That won't be much good. A close shave, but getting a swinging in with the Kevlar and titanium composite armor, protecting it well. Welcome to the teamwork event of the year. Its primary weapon is a heavy swinging axe, which packs. The seconds are counting, and no one wants to. The blades clatter. I don't think the lance did. Hey, get the flag! Don't. That's the end of the flywheel. There's nothing left. The drill piercing the shell and could be causing into. The pneumatic battering ram is the primary weapon, designed to beat a. Here it comes again, trying to make the. It's armed with a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which the team claims will cut. The pneumatic axe, not the most dangerous weapon out there, but it's effective. Another interplanetary battler steps up to the challenge. This one keen to. Oh, close! Its primary weapon is a large boxing glove that packs. Ouch! That's not that. The air's leaking from the canister. That flipper isn't twisting under those jaws as it. The steam jets over. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with a plucky fighter from all accounts. This robot, they reckon it'll do well in the. Somehow the jaws not gripping. Armored in expensive titanium aluminium alloy for great protection without. Don't get stressed by pitch pressure in the robot war. Its primary weapon is a built-in flipping arm for tipping robots over, and hopefully. And even the powerful circular saw having trouble. Our competitors can get 30 points for each pallet. Quite satisfying to wreck. Are we about to see the game frying tonight? This is one hot tournament in the New York subway. Oh, look out! Could be Bob thudding again. Its primary weapon is the hydraulic piercing arm designed to crush and pierce with immense strength. They're using the. Don't miss the goal here, or you won't see the football again. These rooftops, powered by the polycarbonate. That's fantastic! They've done it! Say hello to the winner of the Robot Wars, and the blades tear in. They're having a field day with this as it crumbles. Oh dear! What are they? Sir Killalot dumps them onto the arena flipper, ready to. Welcome to this explosive North Atlantic aircraft carrier tournament. It must be depth. It's armed with a pneumatically powered 3-kilogram axe, which the team say should also work as a. Its primary weapon is a heavy-duty torch cutter designed to blast out molten metal and gas at temperatures of up to 3,000. It has an 18-kilogram flywheel that can cause some serious damage. Can they rescue themselves? It's a super. The siren starts up as they hit the switch. Warning! Warning! The better luck next time. Just not quite nippy enough to see off. Starting to give way. And the blades rip away. Some real damage potential here if they. I don't think the vampire setup. Shielded with expensive titanium aluminium alloy for great protection. And they won't be coming out of there until they are well and truly cooked. That's the end. That was absolute chaos! But with an incredible performance, one robot outlasted them all and takes the spike showing a wall. And the surviving competitor. The pincers have been snapped off. They're gripping. Not easy to smash through that. That fan door's a real. Armored in. The flywheel has flown away. It'll be doing no. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Creepy crawly is one nut. The chainsaw blade looking ferocious as immediately it tries to. A magnificent victory in this tough event. They defeated all comers and almost impossible to get through. Third place, a good result, and move. Shielded with light. But the missile rack, not the easiest thing to destroy, but you'll earn yourself 100. And pushed onto the hook. They're going to be saying goodbye to this arena, as the pincers don't seem to be working. Only 10 points for destroying a wooden crate, but plenty of time, and they're holding up against the heat from the flame there, but it's trying to get the ball in those nets, not on the trains or the drinks machine. In that part, a nice 50-point aircraft chock. Time for the weapons dash. Get ready. That's what we like to see! More! More! A scraping of the blade. Just not hard. Its primary weapon is the giant knife blade, an unusual weapon, but can be. The mayhem is over, and we have a capture the flag winner. The house robots lurk in their CPZs, disturb them. Look out below! Oh dear, how? Powered by two 6-volt sealed. Its primary weapon is a set of jaws of life that provide an incredible 22 tons. Such a joyful name, but beware, this celebration is reserved for robot sumo battles here at the Siberian base. Watch for the fan speed when they're running at full throttle. You may find yourself higher. No, just watch those sparks as dead metal comes in for the Achilles. I'm coming in for an time to have a straight into the generator that is, and they're not making much of. Only one can win, and it's their turn today. Well done for a well-fought bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's the power's gone from the weapon. No more. Boom! Out they go. Our survivors live to fight on, and as their last opponent explodes, one robot stands victorious. Congratulations! Shunting away. There are the goals, set either end of the subway arena. Quite a challenge here. Pushing a depth charge into the sea. The hammer. They've met their match. More than their match. They lie. The house robots will be looking for a chance to come in and destroy some of that bright green. It can only be the New York subway station. Do you want to be successful in this underground? The robot everyone loves to hate, Mortis. One of the most expensive and most competitive robots ever. It has a lifting arm as well as that powerful axe. Let's see if all that money... I'd have thought we were watching a real match, were it not for the fact none of these... And the drill! The circular saw getting closer. They might not be Japanese, they might not be as big, but both robots want to win this. The flames aren't having much luck. Bumping and banging. Not a lot. The crowd are baying for blood. But then the drinks machine makes a tempting target. Off it breaks! No more punch. Watch out! There's a liquid knife. Yes! They hit the switch! And the... Ooh, they can't take... I'm hoping this doesn't turn into... Not tough enough to make it the next round against such tough opposition. That's the end. Get ready, Roboteers! It's time for some frantic... This wedge shape, very popular among our Roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to get in underneath and... The hammer... The flame! It gets underneath, getting a grip, but not enough. Here comes Shunt. Look out! The scolding stuff! The flamethrower! One robot's rubbish is another one's treasure. That litter bin worth 30 useful points in. Once you're in a CPZ, the house robots are free to attack. If the defending team can break quickly into attack, I've got a feeling you don't want to head for drop zone destruction in the Robot Wars TV studio. Enough damage to get the 20. The saw whirring, the chainsaw, and the flame blast from the grill. Toast, making an unusual pipe organ horn on this robot. Has to be heard. Flames everywhere as this determinate... Powered by 3 6-volt nickel powered by a 12-volt sealed... I thought they were going to flip it. Refbot, a real crowd pleaser. That flag is being grabbed. Left. There goes the tank. And it's the end of the flamethrower. Fun for now. What? I don't think they better mind the arena wall flamers. They can be... As the final bomb detonates, our winners can celebrate. It might be a spinner, but there's nothing dizzy about this American robot. You don't want to get bitten by those fast-moving steel teeth of the arm. Nice finishing touch with the Van de Graaff balls on this robot. Yeah, let's hope they give us some armoured in steel and very resilient to being coming in to squeeze. And if something goes wrong for you, then no doubt spanner. The motor's shot! And it's equipped with the experimental liquid nitrogen gun. Heading over to push. Not quite jet-powered, but with a good power by the fast-spinning kinetic energy disc is the primary weapon. And truly a weapon of... Nothing much is happening here. I think they've lost power. Yes! Will the lucky rat... Into the pit and out of the competition they go. Thanks to the powerful grasp of the deadly. Looking a bit sorry for itself as the hammer comes in and gives it another all. No damage from the lance this time. The mine gone though. And 10 slamming into it. And the blade's working away. What a match! One robot down means we have a winner. The unusual Martian landscape's great view through the window. You want to avoid... They pick the pneumatic spike as the primary weapon, and you'll know it can generate a fair amount of force as it rams... Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from... 5 points so far for the damage to the barrel. 10 on offer for the heater, wasting the armoured shell. It's Robot Wars, and prepare for some explosive action. In the mad... The alloy armor standing up well. Nothing there to grip one. Oh, well played. It's very tricky to maneuver a robot into that waste disposal unit. The aircraft steps can trip you up if you keep... No serious damage apparent, but there are definitely slicing in. And we could be seeing some terminal damage. They've been punching away. That flipper's ready and wait. Even the torch cutter seems to have trouble getting through this one. I don't think it'll take two... Well done. Pretty good. The torch cutter could be bad news. It's pretty light. but not a pretty fighter from what I've heard. Expect blasting and blazing. In comes the flamethrower. 2 6-volt batteries at the arena flipper, a great way to finish a fight if someone's immobilized. Throw them up in the air and watch them heading for the aircraft shock. Stay well away from the CPZs unless you want the house robots. Second place and a brave attempt, holding out till the last to become a worthy. Tricky to cut into the titanium. The drill really going now, and if that doesn't cause some internal damage, though this really is showing how versatile some getting dangerously. A truly magnificent 200.
Here's the silent once again. Comes dirty cry. They're back.
Hello. Oh, that could have been slicker. Merry Christmas, everyone. Or Merry Bobot, as well, the Plem said that earlier. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the festive episode of Bobot Wars. Episode we're talking about. It's snowy. It's snowy in the arena. That's probably going to be that would be a hazard, I think. They'd probably have to delay. They would probably hold up the filming, wouldn't it? It was just a blizzard in the arena. Thank you for the raid, Funky Mr. Chicken. Yeah, thank you for the raid. That's good. Everyone's good at the puns tonight, aren't they? It is Redkio, it's right. It's more like Snowbot Wars. It's more like Snowbot Wars. That's good. Yeah, W's in the chat, please, for Redkio. I wasn't sure any people would be here for the start of the stream, because, I don't know what people's plans are. Why aren't I in the middle of the... Hang on, where's my camera? I think I've nudged the camera at some point. W's indeed. Alright, let's make this a... Oh, if that's canked. You delay your own funeral for Bobot Wars. I'm just trying to think. I'm sorry, I was just thinking of the logistics of that. Go on. I suppose it wouldn't affect you that much, but it's quite low stakes for you. I don't care if my funeral's late. What am I doing? Not much. Alright, look, I have got a festive song. But I cannot stress enough how I've picked one that I cannot hope to sing. And I know that's true of all my songs, but well, actually no, it is true of all my songs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, King of Time. It's one of the themes of the Christmas Carol, isn't it? Desperate to push back his funeral. Okay. Well, I don't know why I've got to sit so far over here today. What have I done? Isn't a funeral organised after death? I'd say generally. You hope a good lunch is provided at your funeral. No, King of Time, I think we'd all want to respect your wishes and we'd want the food to be as plain as possible. That's what he would have wanted, we'll all say. As well. We're just knocking the flavour off the canapes or whatever. And we're going, that's what he would have wanted. Is that a crisp? I hope it's really sorted. Right, I want to watch some. I want to watch the robots. That's good. That's good, King of Time. That's good. Everything's gone. Yeah, it's all gone wake. It's all gone wake. Right, I want to get this back out of the way so we can do the Robot Wars. Okay. Okay, here we go. And then it will be festive. Okay, I need the backing track to be down a bit. But I do need the backing track. It's really quite important. Okay, here we go. Bobot Wars for Christmas. We'll be counting when we see. Thanks, Evan. Some matching attire, and when something goes on fire, all with Jonathan's commentary. Christmas Eve, we'll see Craig forcing rhymes for extreme. Bobot Wars for Christmas, if only in my streams. Christmas Eve, we'll see Craig forcing rhymes for extreme. Bobot Wars for Christmas, if only in my streams. It's too long, that note, isn't it? There we go. Merry Christmas, everyone. let's watch some Bobots. Oh, that one. That's hurt my lungs. Okay, let's get out of this bit. It was the best one, Josie. That's not true, is it? We all know about the bingo card by now, don't we? I didn't introduce the bingo card, but the song introduced the concept of it, I think. So I think we're fine. Oh, hang on. We need to do the Josie Hypatia logo swap. Really, I should just make a different scene. Has anyone ever made a Robot Wars musical? Almost definitely not King of Time. Although I have the Josie Hypatia Memorial logo transition, yeah. The JHMLT. I suppose I've done at least one other robot song, right? I don't remember what it was, but I remember it being a poor effort. Oh. Hello, Dad. I'm sorry that you're sad. It's a difficult time for a lot of people, you know? I haven't decided to, but it might be. But if I do one next week, that'll be New Year's Eve, won't it? Am I gonna do New Year's Eve Robot Wars? I'll decide in the week. Right, we've finished the American series, so we've just got British extreme to get through. I don't know what's coming up. I'm fine, thank you, Dibbet. Okay, let's just start this and see what happens. How's that levels wise? Oh, too quiet is what it is. It's too quiet. How's that? Yeah, I can make it a bit later. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
In a world where nothing's certain, here at least we can guarantee one thing. We can guarantee carnage. We've got the most dangerous robots, the toughest competition,
It was good,
and a
wasn't it, Jesse?
crowd full of robo-nutters. Are you psyched up to fight?
Any robo-nutters
And tonight, the teams are lining up for the tag team grand final.
Yeah,
Craig, it promises to be a chaotic and frenzied final. Dietor and
Oh,
Pussycat,
okay,
the
we've got a
furry
main
feline
event. We've got a
team.
main event. Oh, it's the tag team final. Okay, perfect. Is robo-nutters racist? I don't think so. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing to say. But who would it be racist against? Come on. Let me get the prediction going. That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? Perfect timing, Roz. Yes. We're about to start the episode. I'm gonna do prediction. I'm going to. I did sing a song. It was too ambitious, I think would be the consensus. Okay, the tag team finals are the main event. This is good. Everyone is on fire with the pun game, aren't they? I'll look at what that was. Hang on. A little clip of the song. Oh, thank you. Look, if there's enough people in, I'll do it again later. But there's something about singing them twice. Right, there isn't room to write the full names. But that's good because one of the names is I don't like the name. Okay, right, prediction starting. Yeah, exactly, JC. Everyone's too hyped to pull practice. Yeah, everyone's got puns on their mind. Oh, what's this? Oh, is this the new... This is a new thing, right, Funky Mr. Chicken? Thank you for the bits. But you can, like, pin a... You can, like, cheer and that sort of is like pins a message at the top, right? But thank you for the bits, Funky Mr. Chicken. It is a nice community. Okay, lovely. Predictions are going. That's good, but you've got ages. You've got ages to have a think about it.
The cool steel feel of the Avenger and suicidal tendencies. First up, the repeat of the All-Stars semi-final, though. Chaos wants revenge and Tornado challenge belt. Our final mayhem for a place in the Annihilator sees Velociripper against Come and Get Us and Disco Inferno. The wildcard warrior is Axor against Panic Attack. We have a featherweight contest for you. RC Warrior and
Why would I mind about that? Funky Mr.
and
Chicken.
then the main event.
Sorry, there's a robot called Beefcake.
Title, Dietor and Pussycat against the Steel Avenger and
I had a
Suicidal
thought
Tendencies.
based on a
But
conversation we had in
please,
the
obey the rules.
wrestling stream. That next week I might do.
Okay, guys, I want a good, clean fight. I don't want any nonsense. And I
No,
hope you all understand
it's
that.
Noel
Clear?
Sharkey.
Okay, and
For
we
Christmas.
can guarantee a good, fair judgment from us. We don't take bribes.
Be no problem there, no.
Yeah, Pete, we didn't never like the robot enemy.
Be alright.
Two deadly duos.
Oh, no.
One fantastic fight at the end of the show. But we don't need to wait until then for action. Because today's breaking news
a proof per bet. You're correct.
is there's a new challenger
correct.
for the challenge belt.
100% proof per bet.
Well, Craig, as you
There we
know,
go.
a
Proof
couple of
perfect.
extremes ago, Tornado won their third fight in the challenge belt competition and won the belt outright.
Jules, first they had to win it from the reigning holders Behemoth. They did so in
I
style.
had forgotten they'd done that.
They then held on to it against Come and Getterix. Look at the push and shove of Tornado. And hugely impressive against Wild Thing also. Tornado, the robot to beat.
Well, I'm here with Tornado, who are proudly displaying the challenge belt which they won.
Look at this
Congratulations,
pride.
team. But the challenge will go on because we have another belt to award somebody. It could be you. Now, who would you least like to fight?
Hit the disc.
Yeah? What about you?
Razor, I think, for me.
Could be nasty. What about you?
Don't think we'd like to see Chaos 2 again.
Okay. Well, team,
What's this
how
bit?
much do you want to win this belt?
Oh, we've got to have a second one.
Okay. I can reveal to you now that Chaos 2 would like to challenge you for this belt. How do you feel about that?
It's going to be a tough fight, but I think we can defend it.
So is that an acceptance of their gauntlet?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Bring it on, Chaos 2.
Yeah, it's sort of like
Is
wrestling.
that challenge belt destined for a new owner? Let's find out.
Oh, thank you, Funky Chicken, for gifting a sub to Ross. Oh, Funky Chicken, if you'd like to suggest a Bobot, you can do that.
From Huntingdon, Tornado.
Now, when we saw Chaos 2 last, it was fucked,
This
wasn't
is
it?
a grudge match. This is a challenge belt challenge.
It's had a lot of
win
fights
one.
in the series.
At 20
Yeah,
miles
where's
an hour,
his
Chaos
little,
is quicker, but it's 14 kilos lighter. They fell foul of
there's sometimes
Tornado's
a
trying
trial,
to attack
isn't
last
there?
time around, and they've got to use their flipper early on.
Hi, we're Chaos 2 team.
There he is.
This is Richard, Ian, and I'm George. And if you know anything at all about Robot Wars, you already know who we are.
Nice.
Can whip up a storm with a vertically mounted 2,000 RPM, 15 kilo spinning
I
disc.
like
and push all
George's
day
very
long,
genuine
and it's very well
confidence.
controlled, dogged in pursuit too.
Yes, George is pet by himself.
Hi, my name's Andrew Marchant. This is Brian Moss. This is David Gamble. We are Team Tornado. Remember how we pushed all the other robots around last year? Well, we're going to do the same this year because we have this. Everybody, beware.
Our house robots in the arena. Dead metal at 112 kilos, heavy and powerful.
Oh shit.
And
You're gonna beware,
alongside
Ben.
Shunt, 105 kilos, slightly lighter but no less powerful with the push.
Puppeteers, stand by.
That was maximum hype, George, yeah. Yeah, Bandit's so fucking hell. Right, okay, here we go.
Another terrific battle in prospect between these two
This is a good
mighty
battle, to be
robots. And
fair.
again, Tornado with a push. Chaos 2 back in
But I'm
that
slightly
CPZ
worried that
again.
Chaos 2 is battle
This is where it got
damaged.
into trouble in the All-Star semi-final. Chaos 2 out to prowl though this time. Patched up a little bit perhaps.
I was going to say,
dented and
George is being very
bruised.
conservative for
But
this
fierce
50
once
years now,
again.
isn't it?
Tornado is simply relentless. And what can George Francis
They
do
do have a
here?
metal disc,
He hasn't
yeah.
managed to use their flipper against Tornado, but he does.
They
Against
do a bit, don't they, in the old
Shunt.
games,
Fight back,
yeah.
Shunt, he's saying here. Look at this. You're nagging me. Get out of my face, man.
Oh, Shump was
Shunt
lucky
on the
how it hit
side
the
and
wall
almost out
there.
of the arena. Chaos 2, side by side with Tornado. That's good driving by
Oh.
Tornado. But you see, Chaos 2 can flip, but Tornado's invertible. Can
Oh, that
be
was a
flipped
good
and
flip.
still rolling.
That was like 2.
Still menacing. Still on the attack. We want to get side on because there you can see the drum here, the circular sort of drum saw.
The
Gonna
drum
eat
saw?
away at the side of Chaos 2.
Oh.
Chaos 2 does not want to be caught broadside. Dead metal comes out of the CPZ. Are we heading for
Yeah.
another defeat here for Chaos 2? Are we heading for a new chapter in the history of Robot Wars? A new hierarchy to be created because Chaos 2 is in trouble again. Shunt with the bulldozer and the axe. No great damage caused though to Chaos 2. Well armoured. George Francis trying to get him out of the CPZ and go on the attack because he knows his time is ticking away here. If it goes to a judge, they are behind in this challenge belt match. The belt is held by Tornado, of course. They have one belt for all time.
Clearly what Chaos 2
There's
has.
a little flip from Chaos 2, but it's on a house robot. It is not against Tornado.
But I think it was
They can
doing
push
right
Sun
against
around all they
Tornado.
want to. It's splendid to see. Look at this. In underneath. The CO2 pneumatic flipper. It is one of the most powerful in Robot Wars. But if we have seen a vulnerability about Chaos 2 this time. The Robo Ref going in to have a look at Shunt to make sure he's okay. Once again, Chaos 2 attacking Shunt. Tornado, meanwhile, is out of trouble, out of range.
Tornado's
holding its distance. This is all very splendid for George Francis. But I'm not too sure if he's point scoring here. Where is Tornado while all this is going on? He's aggressive. Chaos 2 being aggressive. But almost suicidally so, because look, Dead Metal Saw is in there. And again, Tornado more restrained and controlled.
Is Shunt the latest house robot?
Now with a nudge on Dead Metal, trying to help Chaos 2 out, perhaps. Brothers in time of need. Andrew Marchant at the controls. Brian Moss, the weapon operator with the long hair. Tornado spins away. And it's Chaos 2 being counted out.
Looks like it's moving a bit
by the
to
red
me.
bot. A flip
Fair
or two.
enough. It does seem to have broken on one side, doesn't it?
Chaos 2 has been beaten again. That is sensational. Well, the king is dead. Long live the king, perhaps. Chaos 2.
It is a design flaw that Chaos 2 can be flipped onto its side, isn't it?
George, what's happened? Flipped in the air, Chaos 2. The reigning British champion in Extreme has found its match in Tornado.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that's a turner for the books. Chaos 2, winner of the Fourth Wars. They wanted the Extreme Challenge belt, but they're not going to get it because the winners are Tornado.
What's counted against him in this series is that George was very aggressive, I think. And that's meant that in every battle Chaos 2 it's being smashed by the house robots.
Worth a go, yeah.
You wanted the belt.
Yep, unexpected opportunity to be here to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Had a good go anyway, they're a much better robot.
They're very strong, aren't they?
It's a good question, Scoob. I'm not
But
sure.
did you see the way I fought back
I'm
even
gonna
when one wheel
look
got
out for
stuck?
it.
You were like a wounded animal in the corner, but you still fought back. You know,
That's it,
you
yeah.
said there's nothing more scary than a wounded animal, and you sorted out Shunt, didn't you?
That's it.
Put him on his side.
Yep.
But, George, you're not used to defeat, really. You're taking it very well.
Well, happens occasionally.
It happens occasionally, but
Shot.
thank God, not that often for Chaos 2, eh?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for George Francis and Chaos 2! Well, you said before the fight, of all the robots you didn't want to face, Chaos 2 was one of them. But you didn't have any problems there.
Well, we know just how good
where's
George
my
is and
cursor?
how good Chaos 2 is. And, well, when he's on form, we would have been out of that arena.
Aye, but you came out so fast and you hit him so hard. What's the top speed of that robot?
It's only 10 miles an hour, but it gets there very, very quickly.
It does get there quickly. It's just right in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you seem to hit things so hard, you seem to break the inside of them most of the times.
It's built strongly.
It is built strongly, but hey, look, you've already won 3 Extreme Challenges. You get to keep that belt. We had to go away and make another Extreme Challenge belt. And you've got that one as well. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Tornado, our Extreme Challenge champions!
There we go. So do you have to win?
Tonight's lineup finishes with the almighty
I don't think I need to know
tag
how
team
it
final.
works.
2 teams, 4 robots, multiple pile-ups. The crowd here know what's next on the bill. Don't you guys?
Yeah,
Yes. They can smell the carnage.
yeah, they probably do. You know.
Three robots in the mayhem. One of them survives to go through to the
Thank you,
Annihilator.
B&M
Will it be
Bandit.
Velociraptor?
Well,
Come and
thank
get
you,
it.
B&M Bandit,
Or
for
Disco
being here.
Inferno.
Enjoy your sub that has been gifted to you by Funky Mr. Chicken.
Well, for the mayhem, it's going to be 3 in the arena. It's going to
Can
be
they nominate
little
a second
meltdown,
Bobot
absolute
suggestion?
carnage. First team, Disco Inferno. Why would you do this? Is this not nuts?
We don't want to enter next year, we're fed up with it, so we're just going to get it ripped out. It's a bit of a sort of a suicide mission this year.
Why don't you want to enter next year?
Just lots of work, really.
What's the point? That's what boys like to do, spend years and years building things and then having them blown up in 1 second.
Well, this is the blow-up bit, isn't it?
Okay, lovely. What do you think of your opponents then?
Well, we haven't had a good chance to inspect them, but they look sort of
Verging on sexism to say that's what boys like, isn't it?
Yeah.
But maybe it is
Anyone
what
you're going
boys
for in
like.
particular?
There's a very small one we're up against, Velociripper, which we think we can take bits
Yeah,
out of.
I'm
Very
happy to
small, you say?
solicit
That size our
suggestions
blades,
from the
really.
community.
Let's go and see.
No problem.
Hang on a minute. There's meant to be a war going on here, teams. That's your
There's
robot,
meant to be a
I
war
do
going
believe.
on.
And you guys stay over there. This is meant to be carnage. What's going
Oh,
on?
some graphic design there on the
Just a bit of friendly
Velociraptor
banter,
shirt.
you know. Just trying to sort out where he's soft, where he's not,
Oh, yeah?
where to hit him, where to not.
So do you promise you're not conspiring against Disco Inferno?
Oh, no.
No.
No. You notice we can't see them, they're hiding.
They are hiding, but they think they're going to give you both your robots quite a good seeing to. Do you think that's going to happen?
Not a chance.
No?
After all, what's our
T-shirt
robot
under a
called?
collared shirt as
Come and
well.
get tricks if you think you're hard enough.
Beautiful.
From Barton Green in
Oh,
Clifton.
that's a face. That's a face.
Shaped like a dinosaur head, always self-right. Armour-plated spikes for ramming, spinning
That's a
discs for
face.
cutting. But will this dinosaur become extinct in the Robot Wars age?
From Cambridge, Disco Inferno.
Watch for the 30-kilo huge 3,000
any old
RPM
games?
flywheel here. Could be lethal. It's
And
invertible.
if you
Come up both ways up
if
20
you have a look at the
power.
prediction,
Let's dance.
if you have a look at the prediction, you might say who's coming up in the main event.
From the Isle of Wight, come and get her.
And Come and Get Her X, the lightest in this mayhem by 3 kilos, the lowest ground clearance, so shouldn't be flipped. Its own flipping arm can hoist 200 kilos. 20 years of engineering experience behind this. There, Come and Get Her X team, Ian Gear at the controls. Our house robots,
Ian
Sergeant
Gear.
Bash with its flamethrower, and the nasty nippy pincers. Not forgetting Shunt with the push, the scoop, the axe.
Roboteers, stand by.
Okay. This is getting into some bigger guys, like what, just for
Come and Get Her X to the
appearing?
right-hand side, Velociraptor to the left, and immediately a pincer attack on Disco Inferno. They were collaborating, they were musing,
Unfortunately,
they were
I feel
planning
like
a joint
the
attack
bingo
on
card
Disco
is now.
Inferno.
I think we decided a while ago that we've now got the perfect bingo card for all media, and there
Velociraptor
won't
looks
be any
across between
changes.
a dinosaur and some sort of wild boar, actually, as it comes on the attack. Tentatively so on Come and Get Her X with the axe that comes down, and there's Disco Inferno with the Hypno Disc type spinning weapon.
It has to be a child driving the robot. There is a child in that team, but I don't think they have any control over the
Slicing
robot.
down the side of Velociraptor there. Come and Get Her X taking a bashing.
Disco Inferno is a shit hit rate disc, isn't it? Although, it's looking alright in this spec. And unsurprisingly, that one that always breaks has broken, and actually it's looking like Disco Inferno's got it right. It has made some big gaps inside. What if he's psychic? Yeah, I would count that if you could see that he was psychic. It's certainly heavily based on Mortis, isn't it? Okay, I think they were in the same series. Oh dear.
Well, they don't want to win Disco Inferno, they say they want to win.
Oh.
Look at that! The innards are ripped away of Velociraptor. Counted down and counted out to prevent any further punishment.
I feel like I slagged it off too soon, Disco
Disco
Inferno.
Inferno is the winner. What's left of
Oh,
Velociraptor
Frank Richards gifted more subs. Thank you for gifting the subs to AO Games and to Red Kio's. It is, yeah, it is.
Nuts and bolts have come off
I think
everywhere
probably
there.
heavily influenced by Mortis, isn't it? Red Kio.
What makes it worse is hit the release button now, so the pin can go down.
That is funny, so
That
it
means
flipped
that
it into the release
Shunt and
button.
Go can get rid of Velociraptor. Look at this. Through the air.
Definitely synced the flipper
1,
up
2,
in this
3,
series.
forward rolls.
That's nice.
And there's the pit release button. It means that, of course, Shunt and Bash out there in the arena can do damage to Come and Get Her X first of all. Tried the same trick, didn't come off this time. Come and Get Her Getrix, Tom Dennis Horsfield, 13 years of age. Likes his Manchester United football.
Likes his Manchester United football.
Come and Getrix. Offside.
Jonathan Pearce is a football commentator. He knows about football.
In a pool of smoke. Baby burn.
Oh, did they? Oh, it could well be. It could well be.
Yeah. Mightily impressive.
Well, the Rotten Ripper is extinct. I don't know how Come and Getrix had the goal to be in this competition. The winner is Disco Inferno.
Oh, is that? I think that. To be fair, I don't think that was too bad a pun. I'm going to cross it off.
Yeah, nice to see it work for once.
It had the gall to be in this competition. Yeah, it's crossed off. It's crossed off.
Yeah, it's about twice as heavy as it was last year.
I think that one was alright though.
The Annihilator.
Yeah, we're doing alright.
Now the Annihilator, let me explain. It's full-on carnage, total wanton destruction. 6 robots down to 1, madness and mayhem on a grand scale.
I'm going to build a new blade then.
You better put a new blade on it. How do you feel about it though? Do you think you can take on a lot more robots?
Yeah, it'll be a laugh.
A bit laugh.
Yeah, let's go for it.
It'll be a laugh. Let's go for it. That's what we want to hear. Let's go for it. Action,
ladies and gentlemen. Disco Inferno.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
The big fight we're all gearing up for later tonight is the tag team final. I'm here with one set of the finalists now, the Steel Avenger and Suicidal Tendencies.
Ooh.
Now, it's a bit strange because Pussycat is in this bout with you. We didn't really expect them to be there.
No, we didn't either. They're going to be a bit of a handful, these two, I think.
Neither of you have fought them before, have you?
Not at all, no.
What strategy can you have for this?
I think the only strategy is we've got to get out there, grab hold of Pussycat, don't let go, and then pull him back into our corner and let Steel Avenger start hitting him hard.
Well, I think that probably does count. Does this count as a matching outfit?
Right, we're going to get in there, we're going to chop him while they hold him.
And have you got a message for Deer Tour?
I have. Watch out, Deer Tour, we're going to even the score.
I can feel it in me bones. It's going to be one hell of a final.
We're going to even the score.
Forget that for now, because I've just heard there's a new boy in the pits, and new boys aren't allowed on Extreme. So, Juliet, I hope you're sorting this.
What, the Steel Avenger? Yeah, he had that kind of black chest
Yeah,
coat
I
on.
certainly am, Craig. But earning the right to fight on Robot Wars Extreme means that you have to go up against some Robot Wars veterans. And before we meet the new guys, I'm proud to reveal that the veterans are Panic Attack, winner, former winner, what was it, Second Wars that you won?
Second Wars, yeah.
Yeah. Now, what do you think is the secret of your success?
Our success is based on a reliable robot and our driving ability. It keeps us out of trouble most of the time.
OK. It'd be quite embarrassing to go out to a wild card, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Have you seen Axel? What do you make of them?
Pretty powerful. It's got a good axe.
Yeah? Have you been up against an axe like that before?
Yeah, shouldn't.
And you survived all right?
Yeah.
No problem. Have you got a message for them then?
I suppose if I had a message, it would be, you've got one shot, and make it a good one, or because it's the only one you're going to have.
Oh, that's telling.
Some great smack talk from
And
Ian.
Axel is the new bot on the block. You've never fought in the wars before. Now, Panic Attack reckon you've got one hit if you're lucky. What do you say to that?
I say Panic Attack is getting old and decrepit, and
This is the Iron Ore team, right? Which I mainly know because I had to look them up to
it's a good robot.
make a Bobot.
We've had a look at him, and
They're not new.
The axe is powerful. It'll go through the top of him, but what we're aiming to do, flip him over, hit him from underneath, a couple of times, he'll be dead. No problem.
Well, team, this is your one chance.
It's a new
to prove
robot, but
yourselves.
it's a maybe, but
So
it's
make
a.
it count.
No problem.
That's not what a new cover is it?
Will the underdogs take it then? Axel.
Because also,
our
I'm not
wild
convinced that
card
is a new
warrior
robot,
against
right?
the
They've just
experienced
upgraded their
Panic Attack.
existing robot.
From Thornhill in Cumbraun, West, Panic Attack.
Just a kilo heavier, same top speed, 8 miles an hour, 2
What I
lorry
noticed is
windscreen wipers provide the
there's
power
a
for a
screen
robot which has
behind
never
them with the
failed to
boxes
reach
there
the
that's got the
semi-finals
picture of the
of a
robot
British
on.
Championship.
That's new, isn't it?
Hello, we're Team Panic Attack. My name's Kim Davis, this is my son Michael, and this is Christian. This is our robot Panic Attack. This year, we're here to cause some
We've
serious
checked
damage.
this
We're
URL
going to
before.
mangle, maim, and crush.
It's not an active URL, although the URL does go somewhere.
Most parts come from packaging machinery. It has an axe and a flipper. No wild card
exactly,
challenger
Sue,
has yet
yeah.
beaten one of our experienced machines, don't forget.
I'm Rob, this is my father Gilbert, and my friend Adrian, and we're Team Ironhorn. This is our new robot, Axor. It's got 2 weapons. The first, a very powerful axe.
It could have done
very capable of doing some serious damage to the robots. The second is the flipper. This is very capable of flipping robots.
It does have a face, to be fair to it. Oh, but you can try.
House robots in the arena.
This is our new robot, Axor. It's got 2 weapons. The first, a very powerful axe. Very capable of doing some serious damage to the robots. The second
Just listen
is
to
the flipper.
Gilbert
This is
again.
very
It was Gilbert the
capable of
dad.
flipping robots powered off high gas pressure.
You could try ironore.org.uk. iron-ore.org.uk. Yeah, this team's absolutely competing for performance.
House robots in the arena. Sergeant Bash, watch for a lick of flame here and there. And Shunt.
But he drives into the pit. It was very funny, the last one of these, wasn't it? Where the guy struggled to hit the pit release button and then drove straight into the pit.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go.
Green light from the ref bot. And Panic Attack on the attack. Immediately on Axor, barrel-shaped really Axor with the axe that comes down.
It looked all right,
by
to be
Robert
fair to
Grimm,
Axor.
big Michael Owen Liverpool football fan.
A big Michael Owen
Will
Liverpool
it be
football
grim
fan.
news here for Axor against Panic Attack? The armour of Panic Attack virtually impenetrable. Always has been. To Kim Davis.
What would you do? Link to my Twitch?
In underneath Axor, negating then the power of the axe. The axe can't get them. They're in underneath. They've rolled. Axor.
It better be able to sound right. Oh, nice.
Right.
Good.
Good style. Good driving by Robert Grimm there. Let's have a look at it. Panic Attack. It was a
Really wants
worthy
to look at that
shove.
URL, don't they? Put it right
Rolling
in our
Axor
face.
over. And immediately, boing, boing.
Boing,
Up
boing.
it comes. Challenger this. Axor, 97 kilos. Just the lighter. Not quite as long as Panic Attack. Panic Attack this time hoists up using the pneumatic lifting forks. Carries Axor around the arena. They're loving it.
Yeah,
Towards
BB's and champions
I
for
see
point
now. The tactic. The pit release button. Panic Attack will reverse onto the pit release button.
This is good
and then
driving again,
piggyback
isn't it?
Axor towards the pit. This is all rather inevitable, isn't it? And rather ghoulish and ghastly for Axor. And they're about to be dumped in the pit any moment now. Well, what a fine and stylish performance by Panic Attack this was. Inexorably.
Good driving.
Very, very impressive, Kim Davis. Well done. That was good
I
stuff.
don't think I want AGoodPete.co.uk. That's yeah.
This is the decisive moment. Driving onto the
Yeah,
arena
he's good at
sidewalk
driving, right?
so they could get in underneath and hoist Axor onto the top. Then the pit release. Knew exactly what he was going to do. Had his tactics worked out in advance, Kim Davis probably. There towards the pit, and off you go. You're too heavy for me.
Good driving.
We said Robot Wars Extreme was about the best of the best. What more proof do you need? Axor in awe of an ex-UK champion and consigned to the pit of oblivion. Let's hear it for Panic Attack.
The forks are a good weapon, yeah.
What can I say? I mean, expert driving.
Well,
because they seem simple, but actually they're
thought
quite
they
a kind of
passed it.
versatile.
They've proved that they've still got a bit of life left in them.
There's life in the old dog yet.
Yeah, they're very experienced, and although we've got the power, we didn't really get too much chance to demonstrate it. They were just a bit too controlled for us.
You've got a very good axe.
Very good axe. It's a full pressure axe. It's capable of doing quite a bit of damage. It self-rights us quite nicely.
But not today, though.
Well, it self-righted us there, but once they got underneath us and just carried us about, there's nothing we could do.
It's always the case like that, though, isn't it, when once he gets you on his back?
That's it, piggyback, and that's the end of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Axor. Hey.
Is that going to be a tactic of yours, you reckon, in the UK Championships? Getting things on your back? I mean, your driving skills, Kim.
Yeah, it was good, that was.
Absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? It was absolutely brilliant. Get him on your back, open the pit, throw him in.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it.
Kim Davis is a very classic dart player look, isn't he?
Here they come, looking slightly disappointed. Hello, Axel.
Hello.
I'm going to come around the front here. How hard is it in there for a new robot, then?
Well, the problem is they're a very experienced robot. We've certainly got more power than them as regards the weaponry. But once they've got underneath us and playing piggyback, there's nothing we could do. We had no traction, and the weapons were useless up there.
A lot of robots get stuck on top of Panic Attack.
Yeah.
I mean, how come they can't just drive off?
Well, because you're sitting, he's sort of supporting the middle of your robot, and your wheels are on the outside, so the wheels are going around in midair.
Okay. So,
we did manage to hit him, and we got our self-righting bit in, which was...
yeah, we liked that. Will you be coming back with the same design then?
I think so. There's nothing much else we can do at the moment. We've got a full-pressure axe, full-pressure flipper. I don't know where we can go from here. This is what we've got to fight with. We've just got to learn to drive it better.
Well done, team. Back to the pits.
We're on full standby here for the tag team grand final. It's going to be big, brutal, and very ugly. We've met one of the teams hoping to become champions, but who is standing firmly in their way?
Our second team of tag team finalists are here with me in the pits. Zulu, what are you going to do to the opposition then?
Oh, I can't say it. There's going to be kids watching, and oh God, just let us get in there, will you? God, you know what I mean? They're going to have to start eating raw meat.
Are you looking forward to this as much?
These guys are going down.
Oh,
yes?
these are lads.
David, you're driving
these
up
are
to
lads.
it. You've been in the final before.
Yeah.
Confident, Zulu?
Don't need to be. Like, they're just, they're wearing the armour. They should be on the robot.
These guys are desperate to get into the war zone.
I know our tag teams are scratching at the war zone door, itching to fight.
Yeah,
but the longer they wait,
maybe 3
the
flag
angrier
headbands,
they'll
those tipping
be,
over
and
into
that's the
Brexit
way
pot.
we like them. So they're going to have to wait some more, because we've got some lightweights, and what they lack in mass, they make up for in mass destruction.
Size doesn't matter.
That would have been, that definitely would have been
I'm
matching
here with
outfits.
RC Warrior and Beefcake.
Beefcake.
Teams. You nutters. What's the weight restriction in this category?
The weight restriction is 11.4, but we've got 4 kilogram.
Quite small. Yeah. How much does
4
yours weigh?
kilograms.
3 kilos.
Yeah,
okay.
Beefcake.
What does it do?
So it's just honey
The main
flavours.
attack is to drive into the opponent at extremely high speeds and smash them to bits.
Absolutely. Nuts. Do you think you can put up a good fight against these guys?
Yeah.
Easily win.
Yeah? What does your robot do?
Just got 2 spikes in the front and ram them.
Surely someone's letting a child drive.
From Roy, Manchester, Beefcake.
How small they are.
Wedge-shaped, a ram has a flashing light based on an old radio control
sell
car. The
those
shell is
Zac
steel.
teas.
It's only 4 kilos on
They're
normal
not mine,
box,
are
or
they?
100 kilos, don't forget. That's the difference.
From East Sussex, RC Warrior.
The wedge body is designed in a series of ramps,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
4
another
kilos in
solid
weight again,
body,
slower at
yeah.
8 miles an hour. The inside come from an old radio-controlled car.
Steal them, they won't know.
There's the team, Stephen, Stefan and Jason Halsey, and the Beefcake team as well.
Why does it just say
Shunt is one of
Zap
our
on
two
it?
house robots there. You can push these around all day, can't it? And Sir Kill-a-Lot. I think they're even
Why
too
is there just
small
2
for
of
the
them?
crushing claws. I think they'd nip through them.
Roboteers, stand by.
Right, this could be good. I think we might get to see
Robot
something
dancing around.
really smashed up there.
Can't quite believe what he's seeing. It's a green light. And that itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny, yellow striped, whatever, warrior. And Beefcake as well.
Yeah, fast, to be fair.
Think of all the great, huge, lumbering, crunching robots we've seen in this arena. This is ballet. This is
ballet?
Robot Wars ballet. Look at them, pirouetting and dancing and away, zippy, nippy.
Is this ballet?
No, you're supposed
Has anyone
to do some
seen
damage
ballet?
out there.
Is it-
You're supposed to take one of the... Go on, take one of the robots on. Go have a go at Kill-a-Lot, warrior. This is great. Little push towards the CPZ. In goes the Warrior, smashed by Beefcake. An appropriate name, not. There's the Warrior again. Over the arena floor. Dancing away from each other. The Warrior. Shoved by... scratched by Beefcake. Was that enough to immobilise the Warrior? Oh, Beefcake takes on Shunt! I don't think deliberately. Look at the difference in size. It's like an ant against an elephant. There goes the pit release button. The Warrior was stuck. I don't think they had any sort of motor control. Very slow.
Have any sort of motor control?
Out of the picture. Will we ever see the lights again? The Warrior team defeated and in the pit. Just about see it down there. Oh no, this isn't fair. Don't take on Beefcake. No, you flipped him over. He's like a little pizza. You've crushed him. Oh no, you've crushed him, Kill-A-Lot. Oh, that is so cruel. I'm hardened to Robot Wars. I don't care if any of them get smashed up, to be honest, but not this little tiddler. Oh, that is so cruel. I don't think we have, Josie, no. Thumbs down. Oh, no. Refbot, get out there and stop. It does seem like he's got off easily. This punishment of the little bitty Beefcake. Kill-A-Lot has it. He did get through the claw there. It was even too small.
Very sad. Very sad. Very sad. I've put a video addition to this event, but I haven't observed that. Yeah, just as before.
I think we should have a word. Come on, lads.
I think that's a bit unfair.
You're not wrong, it's a bit unfair. In fact, it's really horrible, isn't it?
It's horrible. We were unable to protect ourselves and they just ran over us.
And you're a tiny little robot.
I know, yeah.
It was nothing better than bullying, really, was it?
Terrible.
How much
Is this a child soldier?
So fast,
he was driving, right?
Quite a bit of work. Hopefully they haven't broken it beyond repair, that's all.
How long did it take to get to make?
It only took a day to make, actually, because it's just based on an old RC car.
Oh, so you've invested an awful lot of time in it, then?
Well, yeah.
Took a day to make, like. How did you wind him up?
Don't know, I think I banged into him once, and then he just ran over me once, then he just ran over me again.
I think we might have to rename him Pancake now.
Yeah, Beefcake has become Pancake. There you go, Mum. That was really, really cool. Let's hear it for Beefcake!
Yeah, that was a grumpy child. That was
They've
100%
been
a
waiting
grumpy child.
all night long. But our tag teams now
have
a job to do. Their mission, become Extreme Tag Team Champions. So, are they worthy of a final?
Yeah, good job, man.
But it'd take a brave man, a very, very brave man,
Verging on
very
sexism.
brave man.
Doesn't often refer to the men as dads, does
How
it?
do you think it's going to go, mate?
Well, it's a real furball of a team, isn't it, Craig? Diotor and Pussycat together. They're quick, they're certainly lighter. Too sure about the reliability of Diotor's weapon. As for the other two, the Steel Avenger has an astonishing axe, and Suicidal Tendencies has that razor-type claw. They're well balanced, and I'm going to go for them.
Thank you, Lord Pierce. I'm hoping to be lifting that tag team trophy is Diotor and Pussycat!
Oh, here's Diotor.
And their opposition, Steel Avenger and Suicidal Tendencies!
Points on the line.
Will the cat get the cream? Will the arena be strewn with cat litter? It's dangerous as a lion with a blade, as quick as a cheetah, and as lovable as a moggy. I don't think so.
Hi, we're the Cold Fusion team. I'm Al Gribble. This is Dave, the driver, Robert, our weapons man, and this is our robot Pussycat. This is our new two-touch blade, which will cut through just about anything.
Always great fun. This is the furthest they've ever gone in a Robot Wars event. No great danger from the
it
lifting
might
off.
get
No
season 5.
security from the fur. Absolutely polka dotty.
Hi, I'm Kieran Byrne. I'm the armour. This is Pete Redmond, he's the captain. And Joe Gavin, the electrician. This is the robot Dietor 2. We're here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And we're all out of gum.
A pneumatic axe robot with a rear flipper, steel frame and steel polycarbonate armour, driven by two 750-watt industrial motors, an avenging robot, or will the steel feel defeat?
I'm John Willoughby, this is Jackie, and this is Tony. This is our robot, the Steel Avenger, and we are Team Steel Avenger. We've come along here to do some serious damage to other robots and kick some serious robot.
100 kilos in weight, 10 miles an hour top speeds, and a razor-esque beat.
Yeah, well, they had a
crushing
team electrician.
26 tons PSI. Yeah, but we've yet to see the best of it, really.
Hi, we're Team Suicide. I'm Charles Binns, this is Andrew Jeffrey, and that's Martin. And this is Suicidal Tendencies.
Why doesn't Martin
this year
have a
we have
surname?
26 tons of crush.
The only robot we're scared of is this one. Let the carnage begin!
The House Robots in the Tag Team Terror final. Matilda, the electric motor that tussles the flywheel. And alongside our beauty is our beast, Shunt, with the scoop, the axe, and the prototype electric motor.
Roboteers, stand by.
Any robot we're scared.
Starting off against
Hello,
Suicidal Tendencies. There's the Dietor and
Carnage
Pussycat team from the
indeed.
rear.
Okay,
Great
just in time for the
Tag
main
Team
event.
Terror final. The Pussycat
It's the
comes in
final of the Tag Team
against
Terror.
Suicidal Tendencies early on. There's the razor-type beak. Pussycat
The
on its side
razor-type
can
beak.
drive any which way up. It's a great design, Pussycat. But look, are they going to
Oh,
be
they're
clawed?
getting-
Are they going to be crushed? Don't forget, they can go back and be tagged by Dietor and rescued. There's the two-teeth blade trying to slice through Suicidal Tendencies.
good
And the
as
drive
Razor,
by
is it?
Pussycat, forcing the Tendency on the back foot. It's a tracked robot, a tracked
they were
robot.
lads,
Don't forget
weren't they?
Suicidal Tendencies.
Team
Now they can push on
Suicide,
Pussycat.
lads.
Will Pussycat go back into the CPZ and be replaced? It's
Oh,
been
Pussycat
patched up
is
throughout
showing a
this
bit of
series.
damage,
Look at
isn't it,
that.
from being in
The
every
Gaffer tank
episode.
holding it together there, the Pussycat on a side. They managed to disguise that away from our cameras in the pits, I can tell you. That damage and Suicidal Tendencies is off after the Pussycat boys. We saw there the back of the Suicidal team.
Oh, Pussycat aren't
Still
looking,
the others.
they're not looking
Wait
well,
to be
are
tagged.
they?
The Steel Avenge. We just caught a glimpse when they're going Dietor there, top of your picture.
Oh,
and out
here's
comes
Dietor.
Dietor now, and out comes the Steel Avenger, and they're all out there in the arena. All is fair
Oh,
in love and tag
have
team.
we ever seen
terror.
Dietor flip
The Steel
someone
Avenger
before?
now from Dietor.
Dietor's
using
looking
a
pretty
scoop
battered as well.
bucket. They've got a little
And the Steel
memento, a
Avenger's
little mascot
fucked.
from Megamorph. The Welsh boys there, the inflatable sheep on board as well. And it's certainly at this moment pushing and shoving the
it's back,
Steel
it's
Avenger
back.
over on one side.
It's back, and I think
Tony
Dietor's
Bates
scoop
there,
is stuck
and the
up.
Steel Avenger team would have been pleased
It
with
does
the way
have
that they
that.
self-righted.
It is.
And the two of them are together, the gleaming steel machines
Oh,
again.
it's gone again.
The Avenger is pushed onto one side, and Pussycat and Dietor, a concerted pincer attack there. Suicidal Tendencies tries to split them up. Good old battle.
But does that
this,
count
isn't
for
it?
anything? 'Cause they're
Look
not
at
actually
Dietor's
in,
not
are
any
they?
piece of- any fur left on it. It's balding. Pussycat's blade spins and whirs in the middle of the
This is the
picture
most we've
there.
ever
This is
seen
Suicidal
Dietor do.
Tendencies away from Dietor.
Dietor's looking great
Look
here.
at the sheep, there's nothing left of them. They once came into the arena with a meat and veggie kebab on the spike, their old weapon, and cooked it in the flame pit, and there goes the release
okay,
button.
the release button's working.
Completely demolished by Pussycat's blade. Down goes the pit. Who's going to go in it? To win the Tag Team Terror Contest outright, you have to stop both robots, let me remind you. The ref box in there. Dietor. And there's the Steel Avenger trying to dance around the lip of the pit. Suicidal Tendencies chasing Pussycat. They're all involved. It's been a terrific contest. Pussycat away. I couldn't call this. This is tremendously tight, and the judges have to make a decision. And they
close,
will.
isn't it?
Well,
It's
good
close.
luck to them. I couldn't decide. Very, very close.
Yeah, I think
That's one of
it's
the best
had
tag
a lot
team
of, it's had
terror
quite a
bouts I've
beating,
seen.
hasn't it, Ross?
Who won? Well, I don't know. It's up to the judges. While they decide, let's review some robo action.
Greg, I'm almost breathless. Interesting how it worked out. Suicidal Tendencies locked with Pussycat almost all the way through, and Dietor locked with the Steel Avenger. Dietor won that battle, I think. But the crucial element here is, did suicidal tendencies get the better throughout over Pussycat?
Yeah,
I think that could well swing
that
it.
is an interpretation, isn't it?
You couldn't get a
Yeah, there was no
cigarette
fire.
paper betwixt these two teams. It was that tight.
There was no fire.
Brilliant battle. Brilliant.
Well, you could cut the tension in here with a knife. Everybody's...
Who's it going to be?
Nervous. The judges have made a decision. They're looking at style, control,
Who's
damage,
Nolan
and aggression.
We're bribed.
And the judges have gone for... Dietor and
Oh, Dietor takes it.
Here's your trophy. Yes. Just break up a little bit. You must feel a bit gutted, guys. I mean, it was so close. Such a good battle.
It was good. We enjoyed it. It's one of the best ever.
You look a bit upset.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get that trophy, but there you go.
Pussycat was on the run for a lot of it.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, you could cut the
Suicide better throughout over Pussycat. I think that could well swing it. You
good
couldn't
question,
get a
Ross.
cigarette paper betwixt these two teams. It was that tight.
I have a suspicion they might use the same trophy and actually no one gets to keep it. Okay, we'll check for the judges here.
In here with a knife. Everybody's a little bit nervous. The judges have made a decision. They're looking
Oh
at
yeah,
style, control,
he was sweeping
damage,
something off, wasn't he?
and aggression. And the judges have gone for... Dietor and Pussycat!
Oh, Dietor and Pussycat take it. Congratulations to whoever backed for them.
Just break up a little bit. You must feel a bit gutted, guys. I mean, it was so close. Such a good battle.
Okay.
It was good. We enjoyed it. It's one of the best ever.
You look a bit upset.
One of the best
it would have
ever.
been nice to get that trophy, but there you go.
Pussycat was on the run for a lot of it.
Yeah, Pussycat was on the run, you're right. In the end, it was running away, but the judges have... The cat was scared, but the judges have gone for it. Guys, at last you've won something! That's amazing, isn't it?
It took long enough.
Pussycat, you were running scared there for a while.
Yeah, I know. My driving wasn't very good then.
Your driving wasn't very good.
No.
You pulled it out the bag. Dietor pulled it out the bag for you, though, as well. I mean, guys, you've been doing this for so long, and you used to go home empty-handed every time. But now you've got something. Congratulations.
Not sure why this never really gets acknowledged on camera. But the Dietor team are joined by Craig's son. Yeah.
The best tag team here on Robo Wars Extreme. Bye-bye.
But the kid in the Dietor wrestler is Craig's son. Yeah, Craig never acknowledged it. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is Katie, yeah. There he is.
Next time on Robot Wars Extreme, it's 6 robots down to 1 in the second of our Annihilators.
Oh,
let
the
the
Annihilator.
annihilation begin.
Right, okay. Building robots are dangerous, guys. Yeah, it hasn't Craig given him a sort of Nepo baby leg up into music, Josie? Isn't that what's going on with Craig's son? Oh wow. That is a good picture, Josie. Right, I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll come back and it will be time for the Annihilator.
Kevlar over the bottom, mean and predatory, and it's out of the streamer. There's only way over. Oh, no time for the house robots to trash the immobilized robot.
Yeah, everyone prepare for
goes the drinks machine.
I'll be back in a minute.
That won't be much good. A close shave, but getting a swinging in with the Kevlar and titanium composite armor, protecting it well. Welcome to the teamwork event of the year. Its primary weapon is a heavy swinging axe, which packs. The seconds are counting, and no one wants to. The blades clatter. I don't think the lance did. Hey, get the flag! Don't. That's the end of the flywheel. There's nothing left. The drill piercing the shell and could be causing into. The pneumatic battering ram is the primary weapon, designed to beat a. Here it comes again, trying to make the. It's armed with a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which the team claims will cut. The pneumatic axe, not the most dangerous weapon out there, but it's another interplanetary battler steps up to the challenge. This one keen to. Oh, close! Its primary weapon is a large boxing glove that packs. Ouch! That's not that. The air's leaking from the canister. That flipper isn't twisting under those jaws as it. The steam jets over the. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just. A plucky fighter from all accounts, this robot. They reckon it'll do well in the. Somehow, the jaws not gripping. Armoured in expensive titanium aluminium alloy for great protection without. Don't get stressed by pit pressure in the robot war. Its primary weapon is a built-in flipping arm for tipping robots over and hope. And even the powerful circular saw having trouble. Our competitors can get 30 points for each pallet. Quite satisfying to wreck. Are we about to see the game frying tonight? This is one hot tournament in the New York subway. Oh, look out! Could be Bob thudding again. Its primary weapon is the hydraulic piercing arm designed to crush and pierce with immense strength. They're using the. Don't miss the goal here, or you won't see the football again. These rooftops, powered by the polycarbonate. That's fantastic! They've done it! Say hello to the winner of the Robot Wars, and the blades tear in. They're having a field day with this as it crumbles. Oh dear! What are they? Sir Killalot dumps them onto the arena flipper, ready to. Welcome to this explosive North Atlantic aircraft carrier tournament. It must be depth. It's armed with a pneumatically powered 3-kilogram axe, which the team say should also work as a. Its primary weapon is a heavy-duty torch cutter designed to blast out molten metal and gas at temperatures of up to 3,000. It has an 18-kilogram flywheel that can cause some serious damage. Can they rescue themselves? It's a super. The siren starts up as they hit the switch. Warning! Warning! The better luck next time. Just not quite nippy enough to see off. Starting to give way. And the blades rip away. Some real damage potential here if they. I don't think the vampire setup shielded with expensive titanium aluminium alloy for great protection, and they won't be coming out of there until they are well and truly cooked. That's the end. That was absolute chaos, but with an incredible performance. One robot out.
Okay. Let's get back to the Bobots. Oh, hang on. I need to reset the bingo card. Just bear with me. For a second. Okay. How do I do it? I do this. Okay, fresh bingo card. And a new episode. Okay, it's going to be The Annihilator. I don't remember who's in it. Let's find out together. Okay, here we go.
It's the Annihilator, and what's it going to be?
Extreme!
What's it going to be? Extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Freddie Chance.
Tonight, we go as extreme as it gets.
I think it might be,
The
yeah.
Annihilator! Annihilator.
I'm not sure it's quicker. I'm not sure it's possible to be quicker. I will cross it off.
Enter the war zone, and the annihilation begins. 6 down to 5. 5 down to 4, and so on until one is left battered and bloodied, but with its head held high.
Okay.
So who's seen an annihilator before?
We have, yeah.
You see, they know what's coming. But for the rest of them, Jonathan, what can they expect?
And there must have been a speaking woman.
Craig, from the evidence of our previous Annihilator, we'll see many a smash, crash, bash and mash. 6 robots come together to fight the war zone flipper, to fight the axes and spikes. From the pits to the height of success, who will avoid the crunch and, just like Pussycat last time around, go on to become the best of the bunch.
They've gone for Pussycat! Oh yes, that's why there's such a buzz round here tonight.
Is that why there's such a buzz?
So,
is that why you're all
Jonathan,
buzzing in the stream?
Who's up for annihilation this very evening?
Okay, who's up for annihilation?
Well, in the main, Craig, the winners of our Mayhem qualifiers.
Okay,
Not so here. The Yellow Atomic won the heat, but broke down after qualifying.
Oh, no.
Leaving Fighting Talk with a kilt to go through.
Fighting
We
Talk.
tossed the cable with Fighting Talk. They say they're now improved and better. Diator and Shere Khan fell victim to Panic Attack. The previous British champions, brilliantly controlled by Kim Davis, simply forked and knifed their way through to the Annihilator.
Panic Attack is
The Steel Avenger bucked the trend and Tornado, and the wheels came off King B. Powert's campaign. The Avenger was bullied, and it was a tight decision.
Now this is, I've been informed, a really close call. But they've gone for Steel Avenger!
Yeah, the axe robot, isn't it? Yeah. I think that might be Lads.
Napalm were surprise winners against Spider and Gemini.
Napalm.
The Spider's web was cremated.
Okay, everyone, we can't wait to get their points on
simply
Napalm.
died. And though Napalm were left 6 feet under,
Can't believe
they
Napalm
do rise
beat
again here.
Gemini.
The wedge-shaped Spirit of Nightmare was always too strong for Judge Shred, but not for Bulldog Breed.
Okay, well.
They actually won the Mayhem, but then conked out.
Oh, no,
so the
that's
spirit lives on.
Okay. Okay, there's some shit in this,
Last
isn't there?
but not least, Disco Inferno unleashed awesome power to slice and dice Velociripper and come and get Rix in just a trice.
There is some shit in this one. Have you never seen it, Flumbles? Right, okay, let's just double check.
Huey, lead to the 6 who survived them. Disco Inferno, Steel Avenger, Napalm, Spirit of Nightmare,
prediction
Fighting
started.
Talk, and Panic Attack. And Julia's lucky enough to be surrounded by them all in the pits right now.
Yes, Jonathan, I'm here with the 6 winners from the Mayhems, ready to bust their stuff in the Annihilator. First up, it's Fighting Talk. What is your Fighting Talk team?
We might be called Fighting Talk, but in the arena we're going to be all action.
Okay, Alex, who are you going for first?
Napalm, because their armour is so weak.
They are weak, aren't they?
Yes.
Trembling they'll be
They're
after
right
that.
there.
Hello, Kim and the Panic Attack team. Is this going to be a walk in the park for you then?
Not against 5 others, but I think we need a bigger pit to put a few more in there.
Napalm, welcome. You looking forward to this?
Yes, we are. We're going to stand and deliver.
Big bust-up time. Let's see it. Hello, Spirit of Nightmare. Looking forward to this?
Well, there's some matching
Very
outfits
much so.
there.
Any robot, any time, any place, anywhere. That's us.
Come on.
Nightmare not by name and Nightmare by nature.
Okay. Disco Inferno, are you going to
Nightmare
let
by
them talk to you
name.
like that?
We're quietly confident we can win this in our tea break, really.
We shall see. And finally, we have the Steel Avenger team. Welcome. Looking forward to this?
Yeah, should be a good fight. We're going to go in there and chop anything that comes near us with the axe. And we're not going to give up. We're going to go out fighting. Death before dishonour.
Absolutely brilliant.
Death before dishonour.
Well, everybody's confident. Good luck to all of you, I think.
If you are of a nervous disposition, I warn you, look away now.
Okay.
For the rest of us, let the Annihilator
You might
begin!
want to look away if you're nervous. Oh, get your channel points in. There's only going to be 1 minute, so they get eliminated one by one.
From Thornhill, Panic Attack.
Sometimes you get an awkward
Davis
talking
at the
wrestler.
controls has never failed to reach the British Championship semi-finals. Impenetrable, but those forklifts can let the robot down with a bump.
Hello, we're Team Panic Attack. My name's Kim Davis, this is my son Michael, and this is Christian. This is our robot Panic Attack. This year, we're here to cause some serious damage. We're going to mangle, maim, and crush.
From COVID, Spirit of Nightmare.
A refined wedge with a full-width pneumatic lift, twin high-speed blending discs, a 9cm full-width ramming cone, and twin pneumatic piercers.
Hi, I'm Nigel. This is Team Nightmare, Lee and Malcolm. This is our brand new robot, Spirit of Nightmare. We've got a flipper on the front, mincers on the side, and piercers at the back. Our middle name's Damage.
From Aberdeen, near Edinburgh in Scotland, Fighting Talk.
Robot Wars veterans, we've seen them as Small Talk, All Talk, and Fighting Talk. It's a new shape, design, and a new name, Hippopotamus.
Hi, I'm Richie. This is Alex.
How's this?
This is Ellen, and we're Team Hippopotamus. Ellen's donated our yellow plastic hippopotamus sand pit. Alex has donated the skateboard wheels, and I've donated all this equipment inside. We have a big ram that fires this axe up here, then with some force, but we've also got a spinning disc on the end that spins up to do some damage when it hits.
Yeah.
So been in the wars before, this year we're back for more.
From US Green, Napalm.
I worry about the defensive capabilities of this.
You haven't
in
seen
this sort of
Napalm
company.
said
At
that.
84 kilos, it's the lightest left in, a large titanium hull.
It's got spikes
with
and
steel
rotary
spikes
arm.
attached.
Good evening from Dave, Claire and Vicky, and Napalm back for another war.
From Bolton St Mary, Steel Avenger.
I don't think that was from this series.
Joint quickest left in
Well,
with top
get a
speeds of up to
prediction in
15
King Time.
miles
It's,
an hour. A powerful
that is
pneumatic
Fighting
axe
Talk.
robot with a rear flipper, steel frame, and steel polycarbonate armour.
Interesting to see a robot change
I'm
name
John Willoughby,
between
this
the
is
graphic
Jackie, and this is Tony.
and the fight.
This is our robot, the Steel Avenger, and we are Team Steel Avenger. We've come along here to do some serious damage to other robots and kick some serious road butt.
From Cambridge, Disco.
But Disco Inferno did do some damage in its when it qualified for this.
Watch for the 30-kilo, huge 3,000 RPM flywheel here. It could be lethal. It's invertible. It can run both ways up. 24 volts
The
power.
very
So let's
pained
start.
Disc-O-Inferno almost qualifies for
In
an
one of our
awkward
control
partner for me.
pods, Panic Attack, Steel Avenger, and Spirit of Nightmare on the right. They're Fighting Talk on the left, Disco Inferno, and Napalm on the right again. And our two house robots in the war zone, Sir Killalong with the crushing claws. And alongside our mighty knight, Matilda, with the tusks and the spinning flywheel and the danger with every breath.
3, 2, 1.
If you had to ask me, the favourites, I go for Disco Inferno and Panic Attack.
Well, I think those
They're
are the
in the middle,
obvious.
being sandwiched. The Steel Avenger got in a blow. Also Fighting Talk in the yellow. The Steel Avenger slamming in down to the Hippopotamus team.
Oh, the hippo looks
Away
alright,
comes Fighting
actually.
Talk,
Although it doesn't
rocking
look like it's
and rolling.
falling apart.
More activity
Doesn't look like
next
it's
than you
destroying
see from a
itself,
normal
does it?
hippo. This is the Steel Avenger, and right in the middle
Oh.
of Napalm, and something's come up immediately. I worried about the armour plating of Napalm up on top of Panic Attack, but
And
in trouble
Napalm is
early on there.
normally durable
Napalm
if
with
nothing
a
else.
skull on the back of what looks like a garden pitchfork, to be honest, is wavering and wobbling. Fighting Talk in the mix as well, but the main front of the attack is on Napalm and Spirit of Nightmare there, the wedge in underneath. As Sir Killalong takes a look and plucks Napalm up into the war zone sky. Down they come with a crunch. Spirit of Nightmare in there as well. Panic Attack turning away. Spirit of Nightmare has the flipper stuck open. No, they come down. Sword movement there from the prongs to the back as well. There's the Disco Inferno team. Staying out of danger early on. Waiting and biding their time. Once again, the Steel Avenger with the Feather Duster.
That is good.
Telltale insignia on the back is in the mix of things. Panic Attack trying to get in underneath Fighting Talk with a little bit of a lift. Look at the scratches and dents and scars on the Hippo. Spirit of Nightmare in underneath as well. Looking impressive early on, Spirit of Nightmare here.
What's happened to Napalm? Oh, bits come off of Panic Attack.
Disco Inferno this time. Where did that level come from? Panic Attack or Disco Inferno? Slamming into Spirit of Nightmare before moving away. Crunching into Fighting Talk again. I think Nightmare looks good here. And has the disc stopped, I wonder? Well, the pitch release button has been depressed. The judges watch on, so do the crowd. Who's going to go down the pitch first and be eliminated straight away? Fighting Talk looks to be still competitive, but is it a danger to others? I don't know. Panic Attack right in there, the yellow with the skirts these days for extra protection. Moving away from danger, Disco Inferno with a slam on Fighting Talk.
Oh, the Hippo's in trouble.
Mobile. Oh, I don't think so now. What's happened to the Hippo? Look at this.
This feels harsh because if Napalm's immobilised, why haven't they stopped?
Sand to sand, dust to dust. Ashes to ashes, you've had your lot. I would have thought Disco Inferno up on his side. The Forks and Panic Attack will be crucial here as the Annihilator goes on. And Spirit of Nightmare showing away against Disco Inferno, which was invincible coming into this Annihilator for me. But the blade has stopped spinning, it looks like.
Too powerful, yeah.
That's the way to do it, in underneath. Turning him onto Matilda and the great flywheel. Spun Disco Inferno into the air. Good driving of Spirit of Nightmare, taking there. Disco Inferno into the CPZ, and then of course the lift robots who come in, and they're being counted out now.
Yeah,
by the ref box.
Why are they being counted out?
So it looks as if they will be the first to go, but Disco Inferno looks to have very little life left in them. The first robot annihilator, though, is Fighting Talk. Counted out. There's the red card.
Bad for the Hippo.
Fighting Talk, all talk and no trousers. They are eliminated! How you doing? Turn around. I think you suffered at the hands of Disco Inferno there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, not a very solid robot, yours, is it?
Well, not really. Plastic hippopotamus is not going to really hold off against a spinning disc.
It's it. Yeah, a plastic hippopotamus has got no chance in the Robot Wars arena. So why did you build one?
Fun.
Fun? I thought Napalm were going to go out before you.
I like
so did I. We just couldn't get to them.
If you would have got to them, I think you could have survived at least the first round of the Annihilator anyway.
Yeah, I think there was a queue holding up, just trying to get in there to give them a smashing.
What about this plastic hippopotamus thing, though? I mean, you're not going to build it something that can be a bit more solid, a bit,
I thought so.
more durable.
Yeah, maybe next year it'll be a bit harder.
Have you been bitten by the bug now?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Fighting Talk!
Yeah, the kids will have a good attitude.
Well, after that big mash-up, word is in the pits that Disco Inferno are having a lot of trouble putting their robot back together. Here they are, hard at work. Team, hello. I hear you're having a few problems. What's the damage?
Yeah, well, we've damaged some beams and things, but we've managed to repair that. Problem is the electronics are now playing up. We're not sure what's going on there.
OK, and George Francis is helping you out. That's got to be a good sign. Does it look good, George? Is there hope?
I'm a bit puzzled at the moment. Still working on it.
OK.
Doing my best.
Do you think you'll get back together for the next bout?
I don't know. What's going on is very strange, and so we don't understand how it's possible, even. So.
OK.
Yeah, no idea.
Good luck. You haven't got long.
So, the first weak link says goodbye. That's the only rule round here. No votes, no nominations, only the strong survive.
Yeah, it's a different rule set to the weakest link.
We're ready to cut down 5 to 4. Then unleash the second round!
Okay, unleash the second round, everyone.
Unfortunately, there's a problem in the pits with Napalm. Now, what's going on? Because you were moving, at least at the end of that bout.
We were moving round in circles. We have to move in a straight line. In order to get back out into the arena next time, we couldn't. We couldn't get out into the arena, so therefore we're having to bow out. And Matilda has also caused some severe damage to us.
She's good at that, isn't she?
She's very good at that.
So there's no point in you going back in because you'd be sitting ducks and you don't think you can fix it in time?
We've got 5 minutes. We need about 5 days.
So two have gone. 8-year-old Alex McBride's Fighting Hippo with Fighting Talk and Napalm eliminated. It leaves us with 4.
Well, we're ready to kick off here for round 2. As you know, after that surprising news, 2 robots have been eliminated, so there are only 4 of us here, and still fairly confident, I think. Kim, do you think you can do it? Can you hold it together?
Well, it's held together with sticky tape now, so...
You took a lot of damage from Matilda, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Are you confident, young man?
Yeah.
OK. OK, any grudges happening here? Anybody you'd like to...
Matilda.
Matilda. OK, that says it all, doesn't it? How are you faring up? Did you have to do much work in the pits?
Yeah, we had quite a bit of work to do. Took quite a bit of damage from Disco.
Yeah.
We've lost his own disc now. He hit him with a big whack and bent his shaft and we can't get it straight.
OK.
But we have still got our flipper and our
axe.
axes. And
Good
we
luck.
are going out there and we're giving it everything we've got again.
Come on, come on.
It's certainly
Don't back
filler,
down yet.
Jesse, isn't it?
What about you, team? Word in the pits is that you've done the least work.
Well, we've changed the batteries, tightened a few bolts. We took a lot of stick from the Disco boys. There's a big bend in the back. All the chassis bent, but
Okay.
I think it still runs okay.
But you could be holding up the strongest.
We hope so. I hope so.
Good luck. Disco Inferno, did you manage to sort out that problem that was totally foxing you and physically impossible?
Yeah, there was some mystery with electronics, but we seem to have solved that. I'm not sure, but we're quietly confident again, I think, really.
Are you?
It's the best way to put it, yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Now, hopefully, one of these robots will go out, but as we've seen before...
No, you're
it
right.
could be
I don't
2,
think she has
3,
said
or
anything ever.
maybe all of them.
Who's going to pierce Nickel?
Roboteers, stand by.
It's the survival of the fittest after all. Panic attack in there. And Disco Inferno spinning the disc already. There they are together in the pod,
team
the 2
with the lady
teams.
chest plate.
There's Spirit of Nightmare. And the Steel Avenger. John Willoughby at
It's
the
the
controls.
fake abs guy. Oh, okay.
The Spirit of Nightmare team on the left there. Nigel Paget, Malcolm Summers and Lee Summers. Matilda's in the arena for us. With the tough exoskeleton. She lacks self-control, you know. I've seen her. And Shunt.
Yes.
Can't self-right, we don't mind. You can push just about
dangerously
anything else
close
out of the
to,
arena.
Sexism. With Jonathan's obsession with Matilda.
We're at close orders already. The Steel Avenger backing away. In goes Spirit of Nightmare.
They
now,
already
I'm
had
surprised
them
they're doing so well.
nice.
And all of a sudden, the Steel
dear.
Avenger is on its side. That's not good. And Panic Attack driving there against the arena sidewall. In go the mighty forklifts that once upon a time took Panic Attack to the British Championship title. Twice a Robot Wars Series semi-finalist after that. And the Steel Avenger is on its side. Righting, though, using those side arms, which effectively act as streamex, self-righting mechanisms. Panic Attack senses, though, that the Steel Avenger's the weakest here. Disco Inferno seems to be all right after the repairs. Spirit of Nightmare with that refined wedge shape and the 70-centimetre wide pneumatic lifter coming in, and Panic Attack in underneath. Disco Inferno once again, in slams the Steel Avenger. Panic Attack right in the middle of this, and also the ref, but oi, ref, get out of there. Let's get your glasses on, ref. Out comes the Steel Avenger to take on Disco Inferno. Is that wise with the 30 kilo, 3,000 RPM large rotating flywheel? Again, it seems to have stopped, though, as the Spirit of Nightmare comes in underneath the Steel Avenger. A vent of steam from the war zone floor, doesn't do any damage. Still the feather duster is intact. Sparks around the arena, flames as well. We've got the floor flipper, we've got the great pit. No one's pressed the button. In goes the Steel Avenger axe, the pneumatic axe. John Willoughby was saying it's just about to axe anyone. There goes the pit release siren. Down goes the pit. Oh, goodness me. Both Panic Attack and the Spirit of Nightmare came so close there. Panic Attack also deadly near a CPZ corner patrol zone. Bossed by the House Robots. This is very even so far. This is a good Annihilator battle as the Panic Attack team got plenty of motor left in. Yes, here they come again, Panic Attack. 24-volt motor to slam into Spirit of Nightmare. In the centre of the arena, oh, the axe comes down from Steel Avenger, trying to get hold there. Failed to do so on Hypnodisc. Takes on Panic Attack with the almost impregnable armour we've heard and seen before. And slicing into the side skirts, though, a dent is made. A dent, they'll call it a chasm. Over goes the Steel Avenger. In goes Disco Inferno. Look at this, the real pile up there. And the damage was caused by Spirit of Nightmare dragging away the Steel Avenger and rolling the Avenger. Oh. Very well armoured, Spirit of Nightmare. Good control.
Oh, yeah,
not about
gone.
top speed and impressive so far. And for me, the Steel Avenger is next to go. Yes,
yeah.
The ref bot is counting out John and Jackie Willoughby's Steel Avenger. Tony Bates is in that team as well. Equally dismayed because that's it for the Steel Avenger. Next to go, and then there were 3.
Right, there you go. Steel Avenger out.
There's a turner for the books. Steel Avenger annihilated and out of the Annihilator. What happened there then?
Don't know.
Well, you're self-right to stop for a start.
We must have lost.
For a start.
We must have lost.
For a
Yeah,
start.
started for a stop. We must have lost some gas. It just didn't have the power there.
Yeah.
It did it once.
It looked like Disco Inferno took it out there or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It takes a lot of pounding out there, so something could have gone wrong.
You're doing really well. You're having a good fight with Panic Attack, a real good ding-dong. And we thought,
good fun.
Well, you know, we thought you and Panic Attack were going to be like the last 2 men standing.
Yeah, we did as well. Yeah.
And, well, I hate to say lesser robots, but lesser robots seem to have proved themselves to be mighty in this instance.
They're very good. Yeah, all credit to them.
You did all right, but we expected to go a lot further than this.
Well, it would have been nice, but somebody's got to go out at each stage, so it was our turn to go.
It's a great shame that it had to be you, because you're one of our favourite robots. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Beautiful team, Steel Avenger!
Beauty meets the beasts of Robot Wars, Extreme Disco Inferno and Spirit of Nightmare and Panic Attack, and it's
the
that trio
silence is remorseless, indeed.
Well, we were about to kick off with round 3, but there's some good news for the opposition. Juliet, I hear Panic Attack's got some problems.
Oh no, this might be Timmy Jeopardy.
Yes, Craig, there's breaking news in the pits, and that is that Panic Attack might not be ready for the next bout.
This is
Kim,
Jeopardy.
what's the problem?
This is a hell of a lot of damage in that. It's wrecked the whole back end, so we'll go and have a look at it. Hopefully we'll get it back together.
Kim's got a
You haven't got long.
No.
Would you like my help?
I would.
I'm good with a hammer. I think I'll leave you to it. Haven't got long. Get to work. See you in a minute.
So, the bad news is we're going to have to put the Annihilator on hold for a while.
Oh, we do literally have a filler match.
Is, it just gives us time for another battle. And this time...
Well, I'm glad they've put another fight in rather than just...
Craig, I'm with Bigger Brother in the pits. They're still with us on Extreme. Previously, you had a tag team event, didn't you?
Yes.
And what happened?
We lost.
And then it really all kicked off. We better have a look at that.
Bigger Brother and Major Tom against Come and Get Rich and Spawn Again was the tag team terror contest. And Bigger Brother didn't like the way that Major Tom was dissed.
Come and Get Rich, no respect for the Union flag there. You're just bashing it.
Well, do they deserve to wear it?
I can see it. I can see a grudge match.
Well, they've not actually been on this episode here then, Bandit, so we will...
Only when their robots are working properly.
Well, they were really rude to you, weren't they, those Come and Get Rich team?
Yeah.
Now, I think what they're talking is a load of old rubbish. I think you can beat them. What do you reckon?
I think so.
Yeah, why do you think so?
We're tougher than they are.
I don't think someone said
We've
fucking
got a
hell.
massive flipper which can flip half a ton.
Woo! That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So are you
can,
confident
we
that
can
you're
go
going to go
back,
in there? Well, they...
Well, do they deserve to wear it?
I can see it. I can see a grudge match coming on. I can see a grudge match coming on.
Only when their robots are working properly.
I don't think it did say
Well, they were really rude to you, weren't
It
they,
did
those
sound
Come and Get
like
Rich
it,
team?
didn't it?
Grudge match coming on.
Only when their robots are working properly.
Well, they were really rude to you, weren't they, those Come and Get Rich team?
Yeah.
It did sound
Now, I
a bit
think what
like
they're
it.
talking is a load of old rubbish. I think you can beat them. What do you reckon?
I think so.
Yeah, why do you think so?
We're tougher.
No, I think it was fucking hell, Katie.
Yeah.
We've got
Just over the top of his children.
Howard can flip half a ton.
Woo! That's good, isn't it?
No, I think that might be a bullshit claim by a child there.
Yeah.
Do we think it can flip half a ton?
Revenge, because that's what you want, isn't it? You want vengeance.
Nail him.
Yeah.
Can't have cheek like that.
Exactly, no cheek like that. Let's go and meet the opposition. Come and get Rex. They are two tough kids, are they not? Oh, yeah?
You want scary? Look at that.
Yeah, quite scary. Is this really about the robots or is this personal?
They dishonoured the flag.
Okay, so this is about the right.
Okay,
to
now
fly
I'm
the flag.
ticking off Brexit.
I can hardly wait.
They dishonoured the flag. They dishonoured the flag.
From Brighton in Sussex, Bigger Brother.
The flipper, which 8-year-old Joe Watt says can lift half a ton, comes from an industrial digger.
They're not really
Got a zero
Brexit,
ground
are they?
clearance,
They think the opposite.
96
They
kilos,
think
it's the heavier
Britain
here,
should be
12
part of the
miles an
Roman
hour,
Empire.
top speeds.
From the Isle of Wight, come and get your links.
A 0.3 ground
Watch out.
clearance shouldn't be flipped, and its own flipper arm can hoist 200 kilos, acts as a streamek as well.
Roboteers, stand by.
Bigger brother team, Ian Watt's the dad, little Joe 8 and Ellie is 6. Come and get Tricks, Ian Gear, Alistair Curtis Horsfield and Tom, his son. Sir Killalot's in the arena. Invincible, we think so. And alongside him, Sergeant Bash with a long-range flamethrower weapon.
3, 2.
Come and get Tricks on the left-hand side. Bigger brother moving away and dodging. Well, Joe Watts is a big Roger the Dodger fan, actually. Come and get Tricks, down comes the axe. But certainly the sprightlier of the two is the brother at this moment. Oh, and a little flip, and Come and get Tricks on its side.
Maybe it can flip half a ton.
And has Bigger Brother already won this vengeance crunch?
Surely
Overweight
not.
Come and get Tricks, and 93 kilos as effortlessly as that. And
Unbelievable.
Bigger Brothers hoisting on,
do seem
already
to
working with tremendous effect, and in comes the sergeant with the pincers.
No, they
Come and get
right.
Tricks,
There you go, they're back,
itself
they're back.
with the long arm. The sergeant's flame licks out. Bigger Brother's taking the sergeant onto the CPZ, and he's flipped the sergeant. Well, Joe Watts is the weapon operator here at just 8.5. He is
If
actually.
Jones just flipped Sergeant Bash, I think that counts as child soldier, doesn't it?
Over goes Sergeant Bash. Sir Killalot didn't like the look at the difference in size. Sir Killalot is huge. Trundling over Bigger
Yeah, it's
Brother.
almost like it can't
You ain't
flip
gonna
half a
flip
ton,
that,
isn't it?
young Joe. I think you better just turn turtle and get out of there. Spinning with Come and get Tricks to have a go at Killalot. They're combining, are they? Hang on. This is a vengeance grudge match. No. You're not supposed to be having a go at ours. You're supposed to be having a go at theirs. Come and get Tricks with the axe into the midriff.
Oh, it's gone
Come on,
into
Knight
Bash.
of the Realm.
Not Bash, that's
Spinning
brilliant.
round, not a round table, but the arena floor. Sir Killalot under pressure. In comes the great lance and claw. Now you're both in my particular patch, says Sir Killalot, in my CPZ. See how you like it and Come and get Tricks with a little thrust. And Sir Killalot's got them both pinned in there now. Are they ruining the bravado of a moment ago?
Oh, I think they might have broken
Come and
down
get
now.
Tricks. There is little Joe Watts at the controls of Bigger Brother. Not after Come and get Tricks, but still after Sir Killalot spinning. Showboating, really. Tremendous performance by him so far. He's a real showman, isn't he? With his dad in behind him, a broadcast engineer by trade. He loves his aqua diving. Come and get Tricks at this moment in time. Out of the middle of the arena. Not swimming anywhere. Treading water more like. Bigger Brother, but overcame the overarm. Come and get Tricks turns into front crawl. Bigger Brother, side on, tried to flip. Didn't get away with it. Comes in again. Looking to get that little flipper in underneath Come and get Tricks. As I said before, a
It's quite an awkward flipper,
0.3
isn't it?
ground clearance.
Also, we're seeing too much of this battle. They really need to fill time.
Oh, down goes the pit release button. Affected by Bigger Brother. He's chance to get away from there then. And force Common Getrix onto the pit and down. Onto the side sparks, the angle grinder. That's the floor flipper, by the way. There you can see in the yellow and black Common Getrix with the axe. One last valiant effort. It's done very well actually to stay in there, but it's on the lip of the pit. And it's almost rocked itself in. It's in now. And Bigger Brother follows suit shortly afterwards. Any moment now. But here's the winner of this.
There we go. All losers. Yeah, why are we so cool a lot these days?
It's a right good kicking. The winner of the vengeance, the extreme vengeance, Bigger Brother.
I'm always expecting him to pop up on like Strictly or Richard Osman's House of Games. We never had him on.
Well, stand back here, sir. Stand back here. Do as you're told.
We never do that.
I know. That's why you're in an extreme vengeance. You just got your teeth kicked in as well, didn't you?
Nah, not really.
Oh, what do you mean, not really? They put you in the pit.
Eventually.
Eventually? They toyed you for a while like a cat would play with a mouse. And they threw you in the pit.
Why is he being smug?
Own up. Bastard.
Yeah, eventually they put us in the pit.
We haven't got against each other.
Yeah,
it's just
me
to
too,
get Kill-A-Lot. We wanted to have a crack at Kill-A-Lot.
You did have a crack and you almost had him. You almost had him. You got your action a few times, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, a few times.
But you know that tag team battle when you won? You were with Spawn again, weren't you? They were with Major Tom. Now, Major Tom was draped in a Union Jack. And you said to these kids, right, that their team didn't have the right to fly the flag. What are you doing saying that, man?
They lost.
Well, they lost, but, you know, to say to these kids that they haven't got the right to fly the flag, that really upset you, didn't it, Joe?
No.
It didn't upset you at all, then, no?
Not a lot.
So it was just a ploy to get it Kill-A-Lot, then? Yeah. And I've been taken in, haven't I? I've got egg all over my face now, haven't I? Do you have a good time having a go at Kill-A-Lot, though?
Yes.
You couldn't get him over, though, could you?
No.
No, you couldn't.
I think Joe's a lad.
He was interfering.
He was interfering.
We were going to throw him out of the arena, and he came and started having a nip at him.
Yeah.
So he had to go over, didn't he?
He had to go. Do you enjoy that, did you, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you've got the right to fly the flag?
Yeah.
You do. I'll tell you what I'll do for you then. Because these Common Getrix boys, I reckon they're nasty bullies, pick on little kids like you. Especially when you're so cute, Ellie.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm going to do is, come here. You can fly the flag. Show it to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigger Brother!
We won, didn't we? That was fantastic. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. You have the flag now. You've proved yourself. Are you pleased?
Yes.
And Common Getrix, what have you got to say to them? They're losers, aren't they?
Yeah, they're losers.
Yeah, because he was talking about the flag, right?
They're gearing up for
That
round
counts.
3 of the
That
Annihilator. Panic Attack was having a few problems earlier. Julia, how are they doing now?
They've got Derek, the technical supervisor, chatting. You giving them good advice, Derek?
Well, I don't think it's good advice, but we're so severely damaged, I don't think we're going to go back in again.
Kim, that doesn't sound positive, does it?
Well, I said it was sticky tape and plastic before we went in, and they hit the back end and just ripped it right off. And we've actually lost magnets in one of the motors as well, so the weapon is destroyed. So.
Oh, it's been a great sport. Nuts to go into Annihilator in the first place, but well done.
Thanks very much.
Cheers, Derek. Back to you.
Unbelievable. Panic Attack is out of the competition.
Oh, yeah, that's a point. Yeah, I think these ofRobots won't start, right?
I've got to be relieved about that.
Yeah, I think so.
And obviously, with just 2 of them left, that means we're straight into the biggie, the Annihilator final.
Right, we're in the final.
Well, there's been a lot of scraping
There are
robots
some
back
points on
together
Disco
for the
Inferno.
final of this
There are
Annihilator.
no
It's probably
points
been the
on Spirit
toughest
of
one that
Nightmare.
we've seen. We should have had 4 fights to get here, and we've only had 2, but the competition is looking quite strong, we think. Now, they don't call this extreme for nothing, do they?
No, we're amazed it's still working, really. It's been a long
Hello,
time
Rosanna.
hammering our beams back straight.
Just in time for the final of the Annihilator.
So we tend to make use of
It's
that.
not been very good.
To take them out, we
A
think.
lot of people have had to pull out.
Have they?
Well, they've done all the damage to us
Hope
so
you're having a
far,
nice
so
Christmas
perhaps
Eve.
it's payback time for us.
OK.
And our tactics are going to be just to push and pit.
Is that a cool little target?
Fantastic. In a few minutes' time, we will have an Annihilator champion.
He's got 2, like,
well, I must
like,
admit, I've got
whichever
no
Ninja
idea
Turtle it was.
how this one's going to
forks.
go. But Jonathan,
Raphael?
how do these 2 look on paper?
Craig, let's look at strengths and weaknesses.
Raphael,
Spirit of
there you go,
Nightmare is invertible. It has the pneumatic lifter, but it is a little bit slow.
Okay, got Spirit of Nightmare.
Disco Inferno
Disco
has that
Inferno.
rotating disc. Also can run both ways up, but it is a high ground clearance.
Thanks, John Boy. But now,
Thanks, John Boy.
we always knew there can only be one winner.
Thanks, John
Robot
Boy.
Wars, second place is nowhere. So let's settle this thing right here, right
Yeah, so
now.
one of these is going to be the champion.
First up,
Yeah,
put them together,
TYJB.
take them apart, put them back together again. Spirit of Nightmare! And fire up some frenzy for Disco Inferno!
Roboteers, stand by.
Okay, here we go.
There's the Spirit of Nightmare team, Nigel, Malcolm and Lee. And Mark Marshall and Nick Bullock in the Disco Inferno
The
box.
Spirit of Nightmare one.
Our house
Everyone
robots
used
in the
that
war
point.
zone. The pushing power of Shunt with the axe and the scoop. And Sergeant Bash has fully recovered from the dust-up last time around.
3.
So that's good. Right, okay, who's it going to be?
Disco Inferno on the left has the more potent weaponry with the spinning disc, that's for sure, but if Spirit of Nightmare can get a broadside attack on, it can get in underneath that high ground clearance, and indeed does so. There's the lifting wedge at the front, 70 centimetres wide. There's the spinning disc of Disco Inferno. They dodge each other. You've got to dodge that disc, whatever you do. Again, they're in underneath. There's the little flipper, and something's come off the side on Spirit of Nightmare's flipper. And it's bent and buckled, and I wonder if that will now be able to work properly. Look at that!
And it worked properly.
Almost ripped off the pneumatic lifter.
Oh,
Crashing
Refbot's
against the
taken a hit.
Refbot. Disco Inferno will turn and smash against Spirit of Nightmare again. Spirit of Nightmare trying to get side on to get the cone in underneath. Can't do so.
There's a big
Slams
shot.
against the side. Disco Inferno looks a little bit sluggish.
It's not a
Top speed
bad,
of 10 miles an hour.
it's not a
Slightly
bad
quicker
disc,
of the
to be
two.
fair.
Slightly the lighter of the two as well. Moving again to rip and shred. Bend and with effect again. The pit release buttons activating. Disco Inferno is to the side. Look at the damage caused to the front of Spirit of Nightmare.
It's taking some damage.
And I don't think that is working properly.
Sir
The
killed
pneumatic
the lot,
lifter.
is what that sign says.
They don't seem to be
I think
moving
that's a
freely,
bad
Spirit
pun.
of Nightmare.
I'm going to take that off.
I think they've been impressive throughout this Annihilator. But when faced with a 30 kilo, 3,000 RPM spinning flywheel of Mark Marshall and Nick Bullock, well, Nigel Paget, Malcolm Summers and young Lee had very little chance of survival, it would seem. Oh! Slice and dice time. Backing away to come crunching forward
Disco has been
on
very
another
Oh,
assault.
that's a big hit.
Look at that! It really is dishevelled.
Really is dishevelled, yeah.
And bent and
there's one in the
buckled
back
and
end.
almost ripped clean off there. On one side, it's actually buckled back onto itself. Described as a refined wedge, Spirit of Nightmare.
A refined
There is
wedge.
no refinement in Disco Inferno's attacks. And from now on in, Spirit of Nightmare, it's damage limitation for you. And they know it there, don't they? Lee Summers at the controls of Spirit of Nightmare, 15 years of age at King Edward VII College. Oh dear. The damage is unending for Spirit of Nightmare, and now surely it's buckled in an open position, and look at the back of it as well. As the Refbot starts to count them out, it's almost crumpled. It's almost split apart. And they're out of the competition. Spirit of Nightmare, the Annihilator winner. Disco Inferno. And now the House Robots, Bash and Shunt, can come in and finish the Nightmare Boys off. A nod from Lee Summers. Cool in defeat. He knows now the House Robots can drag Spirit of Nightmare off to their lair. Up they go. Dropped by Shunt. Shoveled onto the floor flipper, and away they go. 100 kilos crashing to the deck. The Nightmare flies on and on and on. But the nightmarish result of the Annihilator final for the Summers boys and Nigel Paget is defeat. And ultimately, the Pit of Oblivion. Disco Inferno, the last to survive, the Annihilator winners.
Disco Inferno wins.
Spirit of Nightmare consigned to the Pit of Oblivion. The winner, burn baby burn, it's Disco Inferno!
There we go.
That is one battered robot.
Well, yeah, I think so, yeah. But I think we really suffered in the early
He's the
rounds.
one big winner
Well,
there.
can I just say, I mean, to get this far, robots have been dropping out, they've been pulling out, they've been too battered. It shows the durability of your robot, it shows its tenacity.
Yeah.
But you couldn't just quite get past the final hurdle there, which was Disco Inferno.
No. They're very good. Very good.
Too much damage in previous rounds.
Well, that's the
And it
thing
was-
about the Annihilator. You've got to keep going and going and going. There's 6 robots, and it comes down to,
really
to one.
looks
But as I
shit,
say,
doesn't
it shows how durable you've been.
Yeah, we knew what we were in for, and we were quite prepared for it.
Unlike some of the robots, you can walk away with your head held high after this, can't you?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Well done. Let's hear it. Spirit of Nightmare! Come on! You won the Annihilator!
We did, yes. It's quite a surprise, isn't it?
As I was saying to them, it just shows how durable your robot is because...
Well, we
It is Poundland
Bring it
Derby.
back into
Yeah.
shape. I think that's what it shows.
Yeah, but like, you know, when you've got 6 robots and they're all going hammer and tongs, I mean, you do take an awful beating there, don't you?
Yeah.
Has the damage been difficult to repair?
Yeah, we didn't think we were going to be back in after like the first bit.
We've had some hectic times in the pits, really. Working quite hard and...
Well, you really have to build a durable robot if you're going to survive Robot Wars Extreme. What do you think of the competition?
Yeah, they were all very good. Nice of them not to have any too hard bits to break our blades off again. But yeah, that's good.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's
Did
good
you
fun.
think you were going to win?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
All I can say to you is, you're tonight's Annihilator champions. Let's hear it for Disco Inferno!
Disco Inferno.
Well, Spirit of Nightmare just had an awful dream. It dreamt it'd just been battered on Robot Wars Extreme. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I guess that's the main use case for the Craig Trials.
Next time on the last Robot Wars Extreme of the series, our All-Stars Championship final. Razor versus Tornado. Let the carnage begin.
Ooh, the last one of the series. There are then 2 specials after that. Say specials. It's a World Championship and a Forces special. Okay, let's watch the last one of the series. Let's take a quick break before that. Let's refresh ourselves. Let's come back for more. We'll come back for the All-Star Final. What a way to finish the Christmas episode. Right, okay. I'll be back in a minute.
Kevlar over the bond, mean and predatory, and it's out pops the streaming. This only works. No time for the house robots to trash the immobilized robot. Bang goes the drinks machine. That won't be much good. A close shave, but getting him
Yeah, it
swinging
probably
in with
forces
the
that
Kevlar
gravity,
and
yeah.
titanium composite armour, protecting it well. Welcome to the teamwork event of the year. Its primary weapon is a heavy swinging axe, which packs. The seconds are counting, and no one wants to. The blades clatter. I don't think the lance did. Hey, get the flag! Don't. That's the end of the flywheel. There's nothing left. The drill piercing the shell and could be causing into. The pneumatic battering ram is the primary weapon, designed to beat a. Here it comes again, trying to make the. It's armed with a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which the team claims will cut. The pneumatic axe, not the most dangerous weapon out there, but it's effective. Another interplanetary battler steps up to the challenge. This one keen to. Oh, close! Its primary weapon is a large boxing glove that packs. Ouch! That's not that. The air's leaking from the canister. That flipper isn't twisting under those jaws as it. The steam jets over the. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with a plucky fighter from all accounts. This robot, they reckon it'll do well in the. Somehow the jaws not gripping. Armoured in expensive titanium aluminium alloy for great protection without. Don't get stressed by pit pressure in the robot war. Its primary weapon is a built-in flipping arm for tipping robots over. And even the powerful circular saw having trouble. Our competitors can get 30 points for each pallet. Quite satisfying to rep. Are we about to see the game frying tonight? This is one hot tournament in the New York subway. Oh, look out! Could be Bob thudding again. Its primary weapon is the hydraulic piercing arm designed to crush and pierce with immense strength. They're using the. Don't miss the goal here, or you won't see the football again. These rooftops, powered by the polycarbonate. That's fantastic! They've done it! Say hello to the winner of the Robot Wars! And the blades tear in! They're having a field day with this as it crumbles. Oh dear! What are they? Sir Killalot dumps them onto the arena flipper, ready to. Welcome to this explosive North Atlantic aircraft carrier tournament. It must be depth. It's armed with a pneumatically powered 3-kilogram axe, which the team say should also work as a. Its primary weapon is a heavy-duty torch cutter designed to blast out molten metal and gas at temperatures of up to 3,000. It has an 18-kilogram flywheel that can cause some serious damage. Can they rescue themselves? It's a super. The siren starts up as they hit the switch. Warning! Warning! The better luck next time. Just not quite nippy enough to see off. Starting to give way. And the blades rip away. Some real damage potential here if they. I don't think the vampire setup shielded with expensive titanium aluminium alloy for great protection. And they won't be coming out of there until they are well and truly cooked. That's the end. That was absolute chaos! But with an incredible performance, one robot outlasted them all and takes the spike showing a wall. And the surviving competitor. The pincers have been snapped off! They're gripping. Not easy to.
The gripping days are over. Okay, the bingo card reset. Let's watch the last episode of the series. And then yeah, there are a couple of in-between ones before the next series, and then we'll be into the next war, the fifth war. The fifth war. Okay. Also, possibly at some point next week, I might do a special bonus, a special. Yeah, we'll do the last episode, Josie. I might do sometime in the week. I might do a special Bobot Wars first war watch through, because I think we can get through the whole first war in one stream. Also, something I found that might make a good Christmas watch-along is I have found in quite good quality the whole 1980 World's Strongest Man competition. I don't know, Josie. Maybe. I'll have a think. I don't know. I need to work out day by day what I'm doing. But yeah, probably. Okay, let's get into this. It's 6 episodes, Joseph, but they're only half an hour each. So it's really the same as 3 of these, which is normally what we're watching through.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Charles.
3.5. So yeah, it won't be like an all-day thing.
Hey, tonight, it's all coming down. The last chance
all coming down,
for our
guys.
robots to do what they do best. Fight. All out, no holes barred, extreme action all the way. They're up for it.
Don't think I'll do it tonight, Dipper.
Are you guys up for it?
But I think that would be a good stream. I think that'd be a fun thing to watch.
Then let's make this a night to remember in your nightmares. Because tonight,
the whole office.
it's our All-Stars Grand Final! And as tournaments go, they don't come much more brutal.
Don't come much more brutal.
Craig, plenty of battles leading up to our All-Star Final. Our Vengeance, Crunch, Thermidor and Napalm. That's a grudge match.
Big grudge match.
Followed by the challenge belt. Can Tornado hold on to it under the challenge of Pussycat?
I'm glad Pussycat were in the episode.
Then we've got a nest of ants. Pants, Little Nipper, Anti-Bee, Combat Ant, Legion, Razzler and Anto. All together in a melee. The UK against Germany. Hit and a miss for the UK. Nasty Warrior for the Germans. And our main event, it is the All-Stars Final, the best of the best, Razor against Tornado.
Okay, big prediction. This is one where I think if people wanted
the road to
they
our
could go
All-Star
all in.
Final started with Chaos beating Exterminator
be
in the
Razor?
first of our All-Star qualifiers. The reigning British champions have become early favourites.
It feels like a big fight.
Dietor were next up against
Okay,
Really
prediction
Big
starting.
Cheese. The cheese grated. The fur flew. And the Irish boys were
Yeah, I
sent
still don't
back
really
to
know what my
Dublin in
plans are
double quick
next week. I don't
time.
know what commitments I have.
Next, a surprise, as Panic Attack was lifted and slammed by Firestorm.
Okay, predictions up.
As
Razor
the
and
crowd
Tornado.
called out for more, another shock. The mighty Behemoth blunted
Who
the
will
whirling
be
dervish that is
the
Hypnotist
All-Stars
to make it into the
tournament
quarterfinals.
winner? If we be honest, we need to do a physical post, don't you?
Wild Thing had too much movement.
Yes, okay, there will also be
guile
doctors
and
in the
design
clinic,
for
yes.
Dominator too, whose axe didn't cause enough damage, I'm afraid. Now we had Tornado taking giant strides against 3 stakes
bit
to
like
heaven.
filler, but I
The
suppose it's good to
pushability
remind us of the
factor
tournament.
very high. Now Gemini can cause double trouble, but not against the claw of Razor. Once that gets hold of you, it can turn out to be a crushing victory.
It was a crushing victory.
Into the quarterfinals, and Chaos 2 showed why its British champion, Wheelie Big Cheese, became flipped, whipped, fondue.
Whipped
Would
fondue.
George Francis win this competition as well with the Chaos? Firestorm and Wild Thing looked well matched on paper. The Storm on the attack though from the start, and it never finished pounding and eventually rounding things off into the pit. If that looked impressive, look at Razor's performance in the semi-final. Toying with Firestorm, strutting as the Storm flapped like a fish on a hook. Razor sharp through to the final. There to meet Chaos 2 or Tornado, and here one of the biggest shocks in Robot Wars history. The champs shoved around, bullied, sand kicked in their face. So in the All-Stars final, it's Razor against Tornado.
So, Razor versus Tornado. And
Razor
trust me, everyone wanted to get their hands on the All-Stars trophy. So expect a rumble to end all rumbles. But tell you what, news just in, Julia's got a bit of a situation in the pits.
Now,
kids at Thermidor have said that Robot Wars is not a place for women. The women should be in the homes and not in the battle zone. I have to say, I totally disagree. And Napalm naturally disagree. Don't you, Vicky? We do indeed.
I wasn't expecting this pivot from Bobot.
They clearly woke up in the wrong century. So what do we want, Napalm? Vengeance. Too right we do. Where's Claire? Claire, she's gone to have a private word with them already.
Okay, well we do have what was a badge down pass.
I'm not surprised.
Because they were talking about
Watch out. I'm coming to have words with you. Thermidor. What's that you've been saying that Robot Wars isn't a place for women?
That's right. Girls are soft and they're nice, friendly. It's a man's game, Robot Wars.
Soft and friendly, you say?
Yeah.
You haven't met Vicky. I can assure you.
Oh, hang on. Right, we'll listen to the sexism in a minute. I think they were talking about the notion of sexism, which I think that counts as a badge down pass. But let's see.
Homes and not in the battle zone. I have to say, I totally disagree. And Napalm naturally disagree. Don't you, Vicky? We do indeed. How do you feel about that sexist nonsense? Well, they clearly woke up in the wrong century. So what do we want,
Oh, they are talking about the team.
Too right we do. Where's Claire? Claire, she's gone to have a private word with them already. Is she that upset? She is indeed.
We're talking about Claire. Does that count?
Watch out. I'm coming to have words with you. Thermidor. What's that you've been saying that Robot Wars isn't a place for women?
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's right. Girls are soft and they're nice, friendly. It's a man's game, Robot Wars.
Soft and friendly, you say?
Yeah.
You haven't met Vicky. I can assure you we're neither soft nor nice. We're also better drivers than you. We're better technicians. And we do more than one thing at once. Yeah, and we don't have something else in the brain every 6 seconds.
Well, we'll have to prove it then.
Well, I think we shall we not, Vicky? We will indeed. This is one battle of the sexes that will have to be sorted out in the war zone.
Also, this is clearly a creepy bad bit. One of the worst creepy bad bits they've done, I think.
From Costasy, Norwich, Norfolk, Thermidor 2.
It does highlight the limits of
in extreme so far with a powerful pneumatic flipper and the claws. Watch out though for that fragile shell.
It is also a robot with a face.
We're Team Lobster. My name's Dave. This is Ian. This is our robot Thermidor 2. We're angry. We're ready for a fight. Keep out of our way.
I think they're lads as well, right?
Napalm.
I think it's laddie to say that it shouldn't just drive a robot.
Teenagers Vicky Allgood, Claire Greenaway and teacher David Crosby.
I hope he lets the girl drive.
Armoured Napalm machine, but it's unreliable, you know.
They're a team from a girls' school,
Dave,
Rosanna.
Claire and Vicky and Napalm back for another war.
It's a team from an all-girls school, but the teacher is a slightly weird
For
man.
us, the weapon synergy of dead metal, heavy at 112 kilos. Slightly lighter, but no less deadly.
It would not fulfill that
Matilda.
requirement, so you are right.
Roboteers, stand by.
David and Vicky fighting
I don't think they
for
count as
women's
grumpy
honour.
children.
Napalm against Thermidor, who believe the Napalm team should be back in the kitchen. A broiling lobster, perhaps. And it's the lobster at this moment.
Oh yeah,
in
this is
time.
really shit, isn't it?
Reaching
This
boiling
Napalm
point.
were never going to win.
Thermidor with David Harding and Ian Harvey. Look at this. Slam, bam, and thank you, man.
This is one of the worst things they've done.
Napalm, can they come back from that? David's at the controls. Vicky seems
David
to love
snatched
it.
the
They
controls
do.
away. Yeah, exactly. It does seem. I didn't agree with them to start with, Dibber, but the evidence we've been presented with. Is that on fire? Oh, that's on fire. That's on fire.
Well, very little else really at this moment in time. It's been crushed, pushed and slammed.
Yeah, there's very little robot in there, is there,
Already in
JC?
tatters. It's almost in shreds.
Yeah, it does feel that way, Fluffy, doesn't it? Yeah.
David, you got to do something there.
This needed the girl. This needed to be done with the girl from the Wild Thing team.
And Thermidor, their argument that you should stay in the kitchen is right. You shouldn't be in the arena.
Jonathan,
you're out of it now.
I hope someone saw this clip before they before they employed Jonathan to commentate on the Women's World Cup.
I'm afraid all napalm is worth now. Scrap for pots and pans on that stove. Get back to the kitchen and start cooking up another machine.
Jonathan, what are you doing?
Napalm unceremoniously dumped out of the arena. The winners are Thermidor 2. Come on, guys.
Just got a few more crosses and sexism and those things.
I reckon that girls were kind of good at building robots, and Robot Wars was no place for girls, isn't it? And I was going to say that they've gone a long way to prove it, but they haven't really, because it's his fault, really, isn't it?
It's my fault, I'm afraid.
It's your robot.
It's my robot. The girls built it, but then unfortunately Kilowog destroyed it last time. When the only reason she went out last time was we took 3 robots to destroy it. But this time I built it with cable ties and sellotape.
So it's not really your fault. I think, although you won this fight, I think you've got some apologising to do, really, haven't you?
We have had time to reconsider, yes. They were very brave to show on. The driving was good at the start.
Yeah.
So.
And Robot Wars is a place for girls, isn't it?
It is.
And you're sorry you said that, aren't you?
We're very sorry.
Okay, so you won the vengeance.
I feel sorry for the Thermidor guy
a little bit of
here,
humility
right?
now, don't you?
Because
Okay, it's been a very sobering experience for you, isn't it?
I hope we can still be friends.
Okay. Let's go ballistic.
Because someone's told him to say these awful things. Yeah, it absolutely was, Josie. I mean, maybe it hasn't. He just hates women anyway. But
we'll have found ourselves.
I do feel sorry for the
an
Thermidor.
all-star
Exactly.
supreme
Yeah.
champion. Either Razor or Tornado. And the fight.
The thing is, it would just about work if it was the other way round, right? So you do it, and then it was the Plunderbirds having a go at it. And then they obviously lose, and then they go, oh yeah, actually we like women.
Tornado did to Chaos 2 in the previous fight. Has that shaken you up a little bit?
Well, they're pretty fast and pretty good, those
Merry
guys.
Christmas,
but,
God,
I think our way is going to be that we're going to nail them pretty fast.
I just saw an awful
Get
bit.
right on them.
Are you as confident as that?
Yeah, we're padding stuff out, make sure things don't move, because they can hit us hard, but we're not going to let them.
I think it is the worst thing the BBC have ever done, yeah.
Definitely. Tornado. You may have done well so far, but now you're up against the real weapon.
That is going to be a fight worth sticking around for.
Well, we've settled one score tonight, but the action doesn't stop
Did we
here.
settle a score?
Especially as Julia's got some shock news for our All-Stars finalists.
Oh no.
Tornado.
Well, I found Tornado in the pits, and team, I have something to tell you. Pussycat have challenged you.
This isn't shock
for the
news.
belt.
They announced this at the
Now,
start.
this puts you guys in a real dilemma, doesn't it? Because if you accept the challenge, you're in danger of really mashing up the robot for the All-Star final with Razor. But if you don't accept the challenge, you lose the belt and they win it by default. It is a tough one, but you haven't got long to decide. What's your gut feeling?
What do you think, guys? Do we take the risk?
We've taken them on once before. I think we take the risk.
Yeah?
we've beaten them once.
Unanimous
We've beaten them in the
decision?
This is probably fun for a few days.
Come on, team. That's the fighting spirit that we love on Extreme. Let's get them to the arena.
Yes, I think this is Phil adjusted, yeah.
From Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire.
Well, there was the American War of Independence
Challenge belt
battle, wasn't
outright for all time. They're defending the second
Actually,
with a
2
2,000
different American
RPM
War of
spinning disc can
Independence
run
episodes.
each way up. It's invertible.
From Gloucester, Pussycat.
Pussycat is looking suspiciously better off than the last time we saw
The
it.
cat's litter. Anything chewed up by the patented Pussycat blade. Agile as a cat, but at 14 miles an hour, speedy too.
Okay, Team Tornado, you defended the challenge belt 3 times now, but you got some real opposition. Put your dukes up, boy, you're going down.
Roboteers, stand by.
That's the Pussycat team. Alan and David Gribble. Robert Bettington with them.
Yeah.
Facing
I think that probably
armour
is the
machines in the
wrong
arena.
case,
Dead metal with the pincers and the saw.
Pussycat doesn't look, we
And
haven't got
Matilda
any feet,
with
did
the
it?
tusk
It's got
skeleton, the
wheels.
tusks, the flywheel.
You're right, yeah, if we get stuck on its side.
Pussycat from the right-hand side. Look at that great spinning disc. Tornado has a smaller one at the
suppose
front, but no
Pussycat is
less
generally
effective.
quite durable.
And it has the power, and it has the drive, and it has the driving ambition to win this one. Hold on to the belt with minimal damage because it has the All-Star final up and coming. That's the major mission for Tornado. If they win this one, it will be a second victory with this second challenge belt. You get to keep it outright with 3 wins. Look there at the Tornado 15-kilo spinning disc at the front of the machine as well. It has a low centre of gravity. It has this power and push and top speed of 10 miles an hour. Both machines 97 kilos. And did the Pussycat chew something up there on the front of Tornado? I don't think so. There's a slam from Tornado. The Pussycat against the arena side wall, and of course therein cannot get the circular saw to work. Now the blade can work. Stops momentarily though, the Pussycat blade, driven by a David Gribble. Dan Allen built this Pussycat machine. Up on top there of Tornado and into the CPZ and almost on top of Matilda. Comes down with a bump, the blade starts rotating again. So does Matilda's, a great, hugely weighted flywheel. Pussycat in trouble. Tornado again pushes it back in towards Matilda. Look at that additional weapon for Robot Wars Extreme. On the back of Matilda, Pussycat needs to get out of there and there. Saw blade to saw blade at this moment in time. The metal sparks and flies in slivers across the arena floor and splinters of metal, and Tornado's away. And the pit release button has been fully depressed and the pit is down and Pussycat circles away and Tornado's on the left. And will the holders of the challenge
that was nearly a big fluke win, wasn't it?
At this moment in time, it's a cat with 9 lives and it's eaten up just about 8 of them, I would say. Tornado, one of the most all-round robots we've seen in Robot Wars Extreme. And they'll go very well in the British Championships, I'm sure. If they continue form like this, and Pussycat is tottering at their end. That's the 9th life gone. And the Tornado boys hold on to the belt.
Oh yes! What a fantastic fight! The winners and still holders of the Extreme Challenge belt. Let's hear it for Tornado!
He nearly broke his onto the pit.
You thought you could have them. You knew they were vulnerable. They got a fight Razor later on this evening. You thought, this is our chance. They've taken your trousers down a couple of times now.
Yeah, well, we knew we could have them, but we didn't plan on fighting the AGoodPete's as well. You know?
It was them. It was them. They battered you.
These guys were going down.
I mean, this guy is the worst sore loser,
isn't he? And we were going to give it to him if only for that sissy Matilda.
Tornado pushed you into Matilda.
It's all
tactics, man. It's all tactics.
We were moving strategically.
And even Matilda wasn't trying to do that much damage. Her wheel was flying really slowly.
It is funny how broken down they are by this point.
This is not gracious in defeat. This is
No.
You have used up your 9 lives. You are the weakest link. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Why do they keep doing
Tornado,
yes! Yeah, they did.
You've got one
they shouldn't have pulled their pants down.
This is your second defence of this one. You could end up with 2 belts.
Well, what can we say?
What are you thinking about later on, though?
We don't want to be greedy, but if there's no more challenges, what can we do?
Your mantelpiece will be very full. We've got it. In the next wars, we're going to have to do it again because you've each got to get a belt.
Yeah.
You know? Your robot is turning into a formidable machine. I think it's probably one of the most improved robots that we've had on the wars.
Yeah, we fixed all the problems that we had, and it goes well now.
It goes well and it goes hard, and it just keeps going on and on and on. Are you going to adapt it at all? Do you think you're going to give it like a weapon, like a noticeable kind of weapon?
What do you mean, give it
like
an
axe or something like
that?
that?
A weapon.
I know, but I want an axe on it. We get an axe on it.
We can't use an axe each way up.
No.
It has to be something we can use each way up.
True.
It works.
And it works, because every time you're flipped over, you can just ride off into the distance again, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, these guys
that is it,
have been in the eye of the whirlwind. These guys have sampled the force of the Tornado. Let's hear it! The Extreme Challenge champions, Tornado!
It's the Extreme Challenge champions, Tornado.
in a night of old grudges, nowhere are the passions running as high as in our All-Stars final. Razor versus Tornado. Wow. I know who I think's going to win.
The most maintained
but
robot,
what do they think in the pits?
Razor's going to do it, no problem. I mean, they beat us, so they can easily beat Tornado.
Well, my money is on Tornado. He's a different robot this year, and Razor's been a bit lucky so far.
Final between Razor and Tornado, I think Razor's going to chew him up.
I think Tornado's going to win. It's fast, it's manoeuvrable, and it's great.
Well, your man does have long hair in Tornado. Yeah. And one of the judges does like long hair.
Which one is that?
I don't know.
Tornado.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be chaos too.
What do you reckon?
Tornado, what do you reckon?
Razor, if it doesn't break down.
Yes, we're saving that awesome All-Stars final
more
till what
bits.
may well be the bitterest end we've seen. But to keep things rocking, let's go from one extreme to another. Julia, what is going on in the pits?
Well, Craig, we have an exclusive just for Robot Wars Extreme. We have the ant weight competition. We're going to have 7 mini robots in a melee, and they'll be fighting in this purpose-built arena, which has fully functional flipper.
Oh, this is nice.
I might add.
Oh, yeah, probably was.
Hi, I'm Craig, and this is Ante, beating the ant weight competition. It's got a little lifter, it's going to throw everyone out the arena.
These are really small. This does look great.
Hi, my name's Pete Collier, and I'm here for the ant weight battle. This is my robot Pants, and as you can see, it's got a marvellous axe. It's going to do some serious damage.
My name is Peter Waller, and this is my robot Combat Ant, and I'm here to compete in the Robot Wars ant weight competition.
Combat Ant is an awful fun.
Basically, this is a wedge-shaped robot which can run up either way. It has a rotating metal bladed weapon on the back, and it has special sticky rubber tyres to give more grip.
Hi, I'm Anthony, and this is my ant weight called Anthony. It has a flipper on it which can lift about 150 grams, and it's also made out of titanium, therefore indestructible.
Hi, I'm Richard. And I'm Alex. And this is Legion.
Anthony,
we have a vicious flipper.
They could have just called it Beer Moth, couldn't they?
And it's the only cluster bot in Robot Wars. This is my ant weight. He's a bit light. He's Razzler, this is. And he's got a terrible 3 grams of crush underneath here.
Awesome. Ant weight melee. Pants, Little Nipper, Anti-B, Combat Ant, Legion, Razzler, and Anti. Who's going to win? I haven't got a clue. No idea whatsoever. It'll be fun, though.
Roboteers, stand by.
Okay, this will be good. This is going to be good.
There's Anthony Pritchard. Oh, and Ian Lewis as well with Razzler. Very quick Razzler as well. Top sort of left. There it is. Like a mini Razor. Do you see it? Also raising the flag I saw in there. Anto. There's Ian Lewis at the controls of Razzler. Got a mini Behemoth out there as well, and someone's gone flying. Who's gone out of the arena completely? The mini arena. I think it was Pants that went flying out.
Pants is gone.
Top right of your picture, you've got Combat Ant in there with Razzler. Combat. Oh, it's under the floor flipper, and another one's gone in underneath. I think Anti-B went in underneath the floor flipper. Have a look at it again. This was the moment Combat Ant flew, and Anti-B went in underneath. You're out of it, Anthony Pritchard. How about that for driving skills?
He cares too much.
We've got a wheel come off as well. It's all happening out there under pressure from Combat Ant. Anto has lost a wheel. This is Little Nipper with Razzler onto the arena sidewall. Combat Ant again with a little, well, a nervy nudge, wasn't it? We've still got the cluster bot out there as well. This is Razzler, though, to sort of edge away.
Yeah, whole series this would be good.
With the devilishly destructive beacon claw. Combat Ant pushes it away. The arena sidewall. Little Nipper goes up on the raised ramp. There's Legion. Part of Legion is still going top right.
In the pit.
And Razzler's gone. Razzler's into the pit. Pushed down by Little Nipper. Ian Lewis
some
is
pace
out.
ants would be good,
We've got Little Nipper there. We've got part of Legion. Oh! Have we got part of Legion anymore? Spinning up into the air. I don't think so. Richard Johnson and Alex Timney.
They should have made
Jonathan's
voice
now between Combat Ant and Little Nipper.
I want to see someone drive up the ramp.
Although part of that cluster bot is still fighting Legion. For me, combat ant moving to the left has been the more effective, but it's going to go for a judge's decision. Oh, and I forgot Anto's still alive, top left. Well, judges, you decide. I really have no idea.
Well, that went to a judge's decision, and based on style, control, damage, and aggression, Peter and Combatant, you were the clear winner. That was absolute carnage. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was good fun, yes.
I had no idea something that small could do the amount of damage. Now, I reckon if we had a robot like that in the real wars, it would do pretty well. Have you got a team taking part?
I've got a heavyweight which isn't actually in this year, but I'm hoping to finish it off for next year, so that is a spiked one rather than a rotating one, but maybe I must change my mind on that.
But now, back to tonight's All-Star
final. One as well.
Razor versus Tornado. Now, earlier, Razor were giving it all of that.
But
good. Can Tornado whip up just as big a storm?
It almost made me forget about the sexism business.
Final is the Tornado team. Now, how confident can you be up against a robot like Razor?
Well, they're very good. They won the World Championship
It really
last
has,
year,
JC,
so
yeah.
it's going to be a very hard fight, but we'll do our best.
Is your confidence up after whooping Chaos?
Yeah, you're right, Cloughley. That was
It is indeed. I mean, we did very well to get this far, so we're looking forward to this. See if we can go all the way.
Well, team, good luck, and may the best bot win.
The best bot win. Right, still time to get a prediction in if you want to go with some channel
It's just
points.
minutes away. But get this. The Germans are here. They say they're the best engineers in the world.
The Germans
and
are
we're
here.
not having it. So, Julia, if a German robot
JC, it's
wants
taking
to fight,
the roller
who's
coaster.
going to go for Britain?
Going down again.
Well, Craig, for this Britain versus Germany grudge match, who better to represent the UK than Hypnodisc? And they will, of course, be up against the extreme team from Germany. Now, guys, this is a battle of engineering. So what is so special about
Just
your
crossing
robot?
Brexit off.
Oh, well, but it's out of carbon, and we think it's the best one here in this fight.
Okay, carbon, you say?
Yeah,
Just carbon.
just carbon.
Hypnodisc. They're made of carbon.
Tensil's amount of carbon, aren't they? Yeah.
So not in the least bit intimidating,
No,
then?
not at all. No, we get through pretty thick carbon, titanium, nothing will stop us.
Yeah, we've got
Mind
some
you, they say that now, but with all good works of engineering, it only takes the tiniest thing to go wrong, and the war is lost.
From Germany, Nasty Warrior.
An Arrow-style flat body, two 36-volt driven wheels, able to run both sides up. The outer skin is covered in carbon materials. The weapon's a lawnmower blade.
When they say carbon materials, they mean
Hello,
wood,
we're the
right?
Extreme Team, and this is our Bobot Nasty Warrior. This is Norman, this is Marco, and I'm Jan. We're here to damage as much as we can.
Let's damage
From
as much as we
Middleton
can.
Cheney, Hypnodisc.
Yeah, just jam.
Created by the Rose family, they
Oh,
spin
yeah.
to win with their
You're right,
aluminium
Bobot.
and mild steel
You're right.
shell. The big nasty disc has twice as much power than in the last series.
Hi, I'm Dave Rose, team captain of Hypnodisc. These are our team members, Derek and our father Ken. We made a number of improvements this wars, the main one being a much more powerful weapon. It's so awesome, it's going to cause the ultimate disc destruction.
Oh, disc destruction is painful.
And the house robots shunt with the axe, the scoop, the pushing power.
Yeah.
And nasty, niggly, bad-tempered Matilda with a total lack of self-control.
It's so awesome, yeah. That's amusingly 90s, I think.
Hypnodisc coming from the left.
It's
with the
amusingly
spinning
90s to
disc,
say
the
that's so
darker features
awesome.
of
That
Nasty
Wayne's
Warrior.
World.
R.I.P. Rest in pieces, I think it's going to be. The roses mean to bloom.
Okay,
Look at this. Already,
listen out for
shards
Jonathan
being
there.
ripped away from the extreme team from Karlsruhe. The Nasty Warrior machine. Oh dear, is taking terrible punishment. Carbon? It's made of carbon. Have a look underneath there. There's balsa wood, I'm sure. Carbon? Bit of plastic here. Bit of sellotape there. There's not going to be much left of it, I wouldn't have thought. Hypnodisc again slams in. Another slice. It's been ripped to shreds. The German hope. Sad to see. Of course it is. Jan and Marco and Norman Tate. A jet of steam under Hypnodisc. Dances away.
Steam.
It's mesmerising. It's hypnotic, isn't it, if you stare at it long enough? The Germans come back on the attack.
Yeah, I'm
tentatively so.
You
I think
might be
they're
able
just
to
trying to stay
talking
out
about
of
the
trouble,
war,
to
right?
be honest. And it will be the Union Jack hoisted high over this battle. Nasty Warrior trying to stay out of trouble, really. Took 9 months and roughly 300 pounds.
Maybe they'll come back
to
into
build.
it.
Nasty Warrior with the lawnmower blade. We haven't even seen it yet, really. Being dragged across the arena floor by Hypnodisc, but is Hypnodisc now knocked out? What's happened to Hypnodisc?
Oh, this could be
Is it
great.
still manoeuvrable? Is it out of reach of Matilda? Is this going to be a stunning surprise? Is this going to be a German victory after all?
Very funny Hypnodisc shirts as well.
Is fading from its early bloom. It's getting some damage in late on.
Oh, why are they driving onto the disc?
A great deal, and had Nasty Warrior had
Why are
any
they
sort of
driving into the
weaponry at
disc?
all, we might have had a shock here. Look at that, flapping around like a tongue. A piece of
He's not
Nasty
moving,
Warrior.
where's the
What is
ref
that
bot?
on the floor? Some part of the German machine. The disc's moving okay, but the ref bot is unhappy because Hypnodisc is not being manoeuvred over the war zone floor and is being counted out.
This is a fluke win.
He's still alive, and what a surprise! Hypnodisc is out, and the Germans win it.
Okay, graphic
That's a
design for the
stunner.
Hypnodisc shirts.
And they haven't won it on penalties.
Well, a European-friendly challenge. Hypnodisc, one of Britain's best robots, is immobilised. The winner are the Germans and Nasty Warrior. Congratulations.
The booing is a little bit racist, isn't
It
it?
was the Germans, lads. We're playing Germany.
Oh no, oh no.
At home.
Hang our heads in shame.
We were playing Germany at home, and look what you did to us.
I think there was some wooden splinters that got in one of the drive gears, and I think it's just
Really?
seized one side of it, yeah.
Because the spinning disc was spinning well enough, but
Yeah.
it seemed like you were only spinning on half power very early on.
Yeah.
It kind of went up to maximum power towards the end, but you weren't going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there. It's going to be interesting to find out actually what went wrong.
The Germans it was, guys.
Yeah,
They're
our jinx, aren't they? Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, we know.
You beat. That's one of Britain's best robots.
Hey.
What do you think about the standard of the British robots? Have you been?
Oh, it's very high.
Very high. What about the German standard? Are they on a par with England at the moment, or are they a bit
Yeah, they got
behind?
not enough
No, not enough.
experience with
And
this.
we have much to learn.
Yeah.
But we had much luck now.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like to clean the floor now.
No, you wouldn't want to clean the floor. I tell you what, guys, don't you boo them. Let's hear it for Nasty Warrior.
I've still booed them. I think the crowd are being. I think the crowd will almost tip this over into the racist.
So, after more than 70 battles, Robot Wars Extreme has come down to this. The ultimate. The definitive test of skill, power and raw aggression. It's our All-Stars Grand Final. So, Julia,
Didn't say nasty
are
then,
our
no.
All-Stars fighting fit?
Well, Craig, here they are, seconds before we go into the arena. We can hear you screaming from in there. Are we ready, Tornado?
Yeah, we're ready to go. We're going to give it our all, but Razor's a pretty tough robot, so we'll see how it goes.
Good luck. Razor, you ready? You confident?
Yeah, very, very ready indeed. Give it all we got.
There's an arena waiting for you teams. Good luck. This is the finale we've all been waiting for.
It's a big finale.
Earlier we heard what their fellow All-Stars thought might happen in this
That
one.
is true,
So,
Fluffy. Yeah.
Jonathan,
It is fate,
what
but
do you
it
expected
was
to happen,
shit.
mate?
And it did win by an absolute fluke.
Craig, it'll
here's
be a
Jonathan.
hectic hurly-burly out there in the war zone as I spy down from my position here in the crow's nest. Tornado, slightly heavier, can do damage with the disc if it hits Razor head on. But otherwise, this part bird, part reptile will get its beak through that welded steel to bash and break and really destroy. So I'm going to go for them.
This is it then.
This is it then.
Time to find an all-star champion. Are you ready for it?
You ready for it?
This is the final. I said, are you ready for it?
You ready for it?
That's the business. And give it even louder for our first All-Stars finalist, the mighty, the world champion,
Yeah,
the Razor!
I think that is a good strategy, this, yeah.
And go absolutely berserk. Let's hear it for Tornado!
So, Tornado.
The reigning world and international champions, crushability factor high. Good top speed, 11 miles an hour. But it broke down in the last series of Robot Wars.
Hi, I'm Simon Scott, Captain, Team Razor. I'm Ian Lewis, world-class driver.
Vincent Blood, Master Tactician.
Oh, are those some overflowing team rolls?
The vertically mounted 2,000 RPM 15
Also,
kilo spinning disc can whip up a storm, and this can push with the force of a hurricane.
100%.
Hi, my name's Andrew Marchant. This is Brian Moss. This is
Oh,
David
it gives us a
Gamble.
line.
We are Team Tornado.
Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, he doesn't because he didn't get a Bechtel pass. Master Tactician, yeah. World-class driver.
Has Sergeant Bash in the arena too, with the flamethrower and the pincers. And alongside our sergeant, taking his orders perhaps, Shunt with the axe and the scoop, the pushing power, the electric motor.
Here we go.
Tornado from the right-hand side, Razor immediately
Razor's
over
right
the
in
blink
there.
on the attack, trying to penetrate the very shell of Tornado, crumpling and grinding. Part beak, part bird, part reptile. The whole
Part beak, part
is
bird,
deadly.
part reptile.
The spinning wheels of Tornado try and gain some purchase. Until we hear a puncture, it will try and gain purchase. I'm not too sure if one of those tyres has been punctured, but certainly the machine's shape has been crumpled. And to withstand that sort of punishment, Tornado must be a remarkable machine. But can they now launch any sort of counter-attack? Razor has them here. Clawed.
Would win the fight, Razor or Razor Ramon?
Pulled, torn, dropped. Tornado, what power is there on that left-hand side of the machine? We'll wait and see.
Oh no, I think they're right.
Can get up to 10 miles an hour. Is it one-sided now? Lopsided.
Oh no, they're back
Tornado
in.
is not running freely. Once again, Razor on the attack in this All-Stars final. Simon Scott, Ian Lewis the driver, Vinny Blood there. Hard as cheek with that old beak. Into the tyre, it plunges once again. Tornado all of a sudden is looking a tired out old thing there in the war zone, in the arena. It cannot get away from Razor with the intense
Not sure how much damage it's really doing.
Two trolley shot caddy motors driving up to 11 miles an hour for Razor. Doesn't need to get up any speed because it has Tornado in its clutches. And poor old Andrew Marchant, the driver of Tornado, can do nothing against Simon Scott's team.
Now it's...
It has been mightily effective
broken,
in Robot Wars Extreme, but it has more than met its match against the world champions Razor, the international champions Razor. It's punctured now. The skin of Tornado, trying to get through to the very motors in there now. The 36-volt motors of Tornado. There is no life in that machine. Axed by the house robot. The refbot takes a cursory glance. Sergeant Bash waits as well. Pit, 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 they cry. There's a lick of flame from the arena floor. Tornado, torch, scorned, burned, but not shamed. There goes Razor. Onto the pit release button. You can see it flashing. See the pit descending. It's all over for Tornado. They'll end up in the pit ultimately, but after being counted out by the refbot, Razor, worthy winners of our All-Stars final, worthy champions of Robot Wars Extreme, as all that is left to do is snuff out the Tornado, dampen down the hurricane, quieten the whirlwind. We have put the wind up you, says Razor. And in the end, let's be honest, it wasn't even a close shave. Sergeant Bash and Shunt come in with the last rites for a very brave, battling machine. Andrew Marchant, David Gamble and Brian Moss can be proud. Tornado, of course, holders of the challenge belt. Beaten 3 stakes to heaven on their way through. Then the spiteful Pussycat. The awesome Chaos went as well in the semi-finals. But here, Tornado, ignominiously flipped from the arena floor. Bashes and crashes. Splintered. Coats tattered. Boing, it came down. But there is no bounce left in Tornado.
So happy
no bounce in the step. It is a long and steady and agonising, inch by inch, funereal procession towards the pit of oblivion. In comes Razor with a slight shove. Razor has the last word. Tornado has the last rites.
Cease.
There we go.
Well, did you like that? I said, did you like that?
Did you like that?
The tornado has blown itself out and turned into a gentle autumn breeze. The world champions are now the all-star champions. Let's hear it for the mighty Razor! Come on, lads! Come on, lads! You beat the British champions. Yep. But the world champions seemed a bit too much for you. What happened? Yeah. What went wrong?
It all went wrong a bit too soon there, didn't it? They got hold of us and that's it. Wouldn't let us go.
Well, you see, you've got protection round the sides. Yep. But the mighty claw comes in from the top, isn't it? And there's no protection there.
No. They didn't let us go. We couldn't get out of there, so we could have made it a bit more interesting maybe if they let us go, but at the end of the day, that was fair.
But after beating Chaos too,
so
you must have thought, hey, we're in with a chance to be the all-star champions here.
We knew Razor was tough. We gave everything we could, but once they got hold of us, they just didn't let us go. So there was nothing we could do.
And it's powerful, that claw, isn't it? It is powerful.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Anyway, all is fair in love and robot wars. Let's hear it! The gallant losers, Tornado! Yeah! And you know, he didn't break down. Yeah. The unreliable robot.
What did those signs say?
Because hear it! The gallant losers, Tornado!
Team Tornado back to moo up a storm.
He didn't break down. The unreliable robot. I know, because you always break down in the British Championship, but in the World Championship you won. You're now the All-Star champions.
Trophy number 9.
Yeah, it would have been better in the ant arena. Yeah.
I mean, there were some
although he wasn't. Yeah, the tricks, the Razor guy. The Razor guy was shit in that.
They're very, very fast, so we knew we had to get a very, very quick grip on them. Yeah. And we hit the transmission, pretty hard. So.
But you were very tenacious. You're going for the wheels. It looked like you couldn't get the wheels.
Well, we're going for the transmission.
Yeah. Did you get it in the end? You got it in the end.
I think we got it in the end.
It just died, didn't it?
Yeah. And we honoured ourselves. We backed off once they were dead. So we didn't go too crazy.
Did they?
Julia Reid has got you the Robot Wars Extreme All-Star Trophy. Julia, come here.
I don't like that.
Hand it to the mighty Razor. Show the audience.
Oh, we're starting to go from the back, isn't the trophy?
One angry robot has realised its dream.
The All-Star of All-Stars.
On Robot Wars Extreme. Bye-bye.
Yes. See that again.
On Robson, Julia Reid has got you the Robot Wars Extreme All-Star Trophy. Julia, come here. Brilliant. Hand it to the mighty Razor. Show the audience. Well, one angry robot has realised its dream.
The All-Star of All-Stars.
On Robot Wars
Extreme. Bye-bye.
Well, it's nice of Julia to get involved. Yeah, it comes to double bits. An episode that really did that over me. With Julia, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what Julia did aside from Robot Wars. There we go. That's Robot Wars Extreme. She also hosted the interactive video game series Blam in 2000, the Sky One game show High Score in 2001, and the Channel 4 science program Superhuman in 2004. Yeah, those are some possibilities for future watch-alongs. Not that I know of, Atufki, but you know, there are. Reed is a former Hampshire under-18 fencing champion, and she holds a first-class degree in psychology. Oh yeah, sure, Atufki, yeah. This is some good Julia. Some good Julia lore. Thank you, Atufki. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that sounds good. No, I didn't think. I didn't think that. I didn't think that Josie had been to some sort of archive. I'll tell you what, Scream. I have all of Techno Games on here. They've got all of Techno Games. So at some point it might be good to watch a bit of Techno Games, which is sort of robot style Olympics. Reed played the role of Postwoman in an episode of something called Star Street. It all sounds good. It all sounds good. Right, this was good. We've got through. Yeah, I think it is after Robot Wars because I hope this isn't a spoiler. I'm pretty sure it's exciting news for fans of the Robot Wars. That when we hit the next war, I think Philippa's back. I think Philippa comes back for the 5th war. Yeah, thanks everyone. This has been nice. I think it's been nice. Remember, I mean, what I don't know that this. I don't know that I need to do this here, but I'll shout out King of Time. King of Time is streaming tomorrow. Do you know what time you're streaming, King of Time? If you're there, I think he may have said. He may have said midday at some point. Midday. There we go. Perfect. Star Street was a TV vehicle for the 5-piece pop band All Stars. You've never heard of the 5-piece pop band All Stars? No, are they still together? Are they still together, JC? No, I don't think Julia's dead. You've almost put all the clips in order for tomorrow. Perfect. Sounds great. I will try and watch. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what my plans are tomorrow. That's good. That's good, JC. Their initials spell the word stars. Yeah. Sam, Thalia, Ashley. Rebecca, Sandy, yeah. That's good. Right. Right, let's find someone to rate. Well, we find someone to rate. Let's rate them. But thanks everyone. I think this was a nice stream. This was a nice stream. And I don't know. Their debut self-titled album reached number 43 in the charts, and Julia was their postwoman. That's great. That's great. That's great. Right. Okay. Let's do this raid. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Can we all thank Josie for the Christmas gift of knowledge? It's got you hyped for Christmas. Yeah, I hope everyone is now hyped for Christmas. Yeah, I hope everyone does have a nice festive day. Oh, there's Jonathan. Yeah, TYJ, thank you, Jonathan. Right, okay, let's hit this. Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. Sandy Lee Hughes has kept a low profile since the marriage separation. Yes, do you know what? I did know this. She's married to Dom from Dick and Dom, right? That is the thing I know about the All Stars. Yeah. Yes, I did know that. Yeah, yes, that is the one thing I knew about the All Stars, is that one of them is married to one of Dick and Dom. Oh, there was no need to redeem yourself, Josie, but that is good. That's good knowledge. That is good knowledge. I'd like to see Harry stream Dom's episode of All Star Mr. and Mrs. and see whether Harry knows more about Dom than Dom's wife. I think that would be a good stream for Harry. Good. Right, let's do this right. Everyone have a nice Christmas. I will still be. I'll be doing streams. I'll be doing streams next week. But I don't know. It was the best one was Fulcrum. I don't know when. I'll let you know. Just if you're not already in the Discord, join the Discord. I'll let you know in there. Right, we're doing the raid, everyone. Goodbye. Merry Christmas. See you. See you in the next stream. Right. Good night, everyone. Good night to everyone watching the VOD. It's probably after Christmas now for you, so I hope you've had or are having a nice Christmas. Goodbye.